There we go. Much better. All right. All right, I started the stream, Parker. Excellent. Okay. All right, everyone, we're getting started. Put on your friendlies. Not bad. Hello, hello, everybody. It's Bracket Demon time. Why is who so tiny? Why is it so tiny? That's not supposed to happen. I don't know how that happened, but all right. Okay. Welcome to Bracket Demons 45. Are you going to do your Thanos snap or what, Parker? I hate you. It's a good meme. Yeah, it's a bit of a big one for sure. Yeah, go play Ravens, Parker.
Yeah, he's in the Ravens. Yeah.
Oh. What's up? Yep, all best of 5, fellas.
Best of 5 nerds and nerdettes.
Indeed.
And
None.
that was the second worst thing I think.
Only second worst, huh?
No, it's the best and you know it. You know it. Where's the other mic?
Should be over there. What the fuck happened to it?
Oh, it's over here.
Oh, somebody must have moved it over there for some reason. Hello.
I'm blaming you for that, even though it probably wasn't even you.
I'm pretty sure it was Parker, but you can blame me anyways. He doesn't deserve that.
I mean, he does, but you deserve it more, so.
Oh, the commentator cam's back. Look. Hold on. Oh my god, look how
Finally,
cute we are.
dude. Let's go. What's up, chat?
Wow.
Yo, we're resetting again. Let's go. Oh, Jesus.
No, they can look at us until they're ready. It's disrespectful, honestly, not being ready for the stream.
Yeah, true.
Unbelievable.
What's up, chat? I hate the lighting in this venue sometimes on the stream alone. Because it makes my forehead look so much bigger than it actually is, dude.
Because it's all RGB.
True.
It's gamer lighting.
Also, chat, my shirt looks kind of white on the screen. It's actually pink. Well, actually, no, it looks pink on the
It
stream.
looks pinkish.
It's not as pink as it actually is when you look at it.
That salmon colored like button down I have, it looks like a lighter version of that.
Yeah, it does, yeah. I hate that I know about your fucking shirts, dude.
Because my wardrobe goes crazy.
I don't have that many shirts. I kind of just wear the same shit all the time, so.
That's understandable. I hated clothes shopping until I started, like, really caring about how I looked. And then I was like, wait, there's so many cool clothes out there.
Fair.
East Ride. It's like, because, like, you can get by with, like just normal-ass clothes. But then you can buy shirts that say Kill God, and that's cool.
That is fire. I like that.
Strides.
All right, chat. This is a matchup that has maybe happened before. I don't know.
Val, you're player 1. Yeah.
Yeah, switch ports.
Hold on. And we have the Ori Red. All right.
They told Monkey that we either go to Merchant Port or Tempest, and
I respect it.
Monkey picks Tempest, and I'm kind of upset at him for it. He's still in Balls Gaming, but, I'm kind of upset about it.
You're not a Tempest picker?
No,
Oh.
there has never been a tournament set in my life where I haven't banned it.
I'm definitely #1 Tempest picker in North America.
Yeah, I know. It's because you're a fucking virgin.
Yeah, something like that. And my characters really like it, but that can't have anything to do with it, really.
I mean, Ori is also pretty good there.
A lot of
Abs is
characters
pretty good.
actually really fucking love it.
I hate it.
That's
It's like
fair.
just okay for Orcan, but
It's
I
okay,
still hate
yeah.
it.
He doesn't get anything too crazy because, like, he's got some solid recovery mix-ups already. He's
Yeah, I
not
don't
really
need
trying to carry people off the side,
No.
you know?
Well,
And-
back air, but if I wanted something like that, I'd just go to like Rockwall.
yeah, exactly. You have better control with bubbles there too.
Yeah.
What is happening again?
Because my controller stopped working. Yeah, so Chad, in case we weren't behind enough. By the way, the reason why we were late is because Apple Maps can eat the entire surface area of my ass. I hate it so much.
Dude, all these highway closures are fucking everything up too.
So when Integral put in Salazar's address, it sent him to the wrong 11th Avenue.
The wrong 11th Avenue?
It took him to Mesa.
Oh no.
That's why we're 30 minutes late.
Yikes.
So, originally they were going to get him first, get me, and then come here. But they ended up just completely switching plans, getting me, then getting him, and now we're here.
That's terrible. I mean, I'm glad that you still made it, but like also, oh god.
Yeah.
All right.
I think both of them know that I'm on the mic, so they permanently
You
lock
cannot
Jules
start
out.
Tempest. No, you cannot start Tempest.
Really? I thought if they both agreed, you can do it.
As far as I know, that's not allowed.
From what I understand,
Not in
it's always.
RCS rules.
From what they all both agreed to it.
Ah, whatever.
It's whatever. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. I would not like to watch Jules Vale sets over and over again, but you know.
That's just how it goes.
That's how the cookie crumbles, as the kids say.
They do say that. I've heard many kids say that.
Yeah, I've more heard like old people say that, but whatever.
I heard it in a Scooby-Doo episode once.
That's true.
It's the What's New Scooby-Doo with the roller coaster. I remember them all very well because my brother watches them.
Speaking of old people, we have Ori versus Hodan. I feel like old people would main Hodan.
I feel like old people can't main Hodan.
Maybe. Old people could main Ori too, I could see it.
Or you could get away with more. I just like the APM required to play Hodan is kind of ridiculous. Like,
It's not even so much the APM, it's just the precision of your inputs.
That's fair,
Of your
yeah.
actual inputs. Like, you don't really go, like, a crazy amount of buttons per second or anything. You just, like, they're very precise buttons. That was an insane bait. What the hell?
yeah, it was a bit ambitious to go for the tornado in neutral like that.
Yeah, so I've actually VOD reviewed both with Monkey Magic recently and for someone else against Monkey Magic.
Oh, okay.
So one big weakness of Monkey that I've noticed is I don't think he understands all the situations where Ori is stupid. Like, for example, if he's ever in the corner, one thing he often tends to do is just kind of sit there. Which, like, you're Ori, man. Like, just at least try to take some space, like, get back to center stage. Like,
yeah.
a lot of times he'll either just sit there, or he'll, like, wave dash back and put... Like, see, what he kind of did it right there. And the only reason he went in is because Beast Ride did a side B away and gave him the free space.
Yeah.
If you don't, like... he usually waits for an option, but when you're in the corner, you can't just be doing that. You need to be trying to make something happen. Oh, I love that so much.
That was a bit of a deranged one, the charge up B into the charge up B.
Yeah, I actually in friendlies hit Monkey with a charged up B with a sweat spear throw into back air purple off the top.
Ew.
It was criminal, dude.
This is very unfortunate for Mr. Magic here. That SDE at basically 0. I mean, you had such a huge lead too.
That said, it didn't seem to shake him up too much. He kind of just hit him over and over again.
Yeah, went right back to winning neutral.
Yeah, I feel like Monkey's mentality when something like that happens, it only really hurts him when he's losing because of it. I've seen him crumble when he SDs, and then that causes him to get a deficit. However, when he has a lead, he's like, yeah, you know what, whatever.
It's valid.
Which, that is fair if you think about it, like, purely on, like, what your brain is thinking when a mistake happens, you know? It makes sense. But the thing is, you got to be able to say that no matter what the situation is. You always got to just say, all right, well, you know, whatever. It happened. Let's just move on. The
Yeah.
game's still going.
Game requires a lot of mental fortitude, especially when you can like throw away leads like that.
Unless it was literally your last stock to end the set, it's always not over yet.
Exactly.
You got to be able to just do something about it.
It ain't over till it's over, baby.
Ooh, I do like that back air 2 into an attempt. I will say, since I've been playing Hodan a metric ass ton lately, one thing I've learned is that not only is it one of the most fun moves in the game, the Hodan's down special is insane. And I think that's one thing I'd like to see V-Strides try to work with more. I don't really see V-Strides do stuff like, you know, like a weak pop-up into down special. At low percents, that shit is so good. Like, I would like to see that more from V-Strides going into this.
Yeah, it's definitely a move that could stand to be utilized a little more by them.
Yeah, it's also one of those moves that can be kind of scary, though, because if you whiff it, you're kind of just...
You're quite literally in pratfall, right?
You're in a pratfall. You're just a flying little sausage.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I like the attempt. I mean, they were kind of dead there either way.
Yeah, they were trying really hard to drift out. They just couldn't find the DI out drift in, I think, which was the super important part.
Yeah, and that happens, but you know, whatever. Like we said before, we move on. And unfortunately, it just seems like V-Strides isn't getting a like. It feels like V-Stride's just holding up in neutral, but just can't seem to get a grasp on, like, the punish game as compared to Monkey Magic. Monkey Magic, when he gets a hit, he's getting some percent off of it. The problem is V-Stride's very rarely getting more than 3 hits. Like, that was a bigger punish for V-Stride so far in the set, but it was still only 3 hits. You only got, like, 40 from it.
I think the other big thing that we're seeing them run into is they're just getting caught up in disadvantage forever.
Which, granted, it is, with this matchup, that makes sense, but you still got to find some stuff to do about it.
Of course, yeah.
And there is a lot of things you can still do. You can actually, mashing Nair is actually super underrated, because that shit comes out fast.
It is really fast. And also, his down B is, like, ultra fast. Like, way faster than I realized, actually.
And it also boosts you forward, so it kind of allows you to close some distance sometimes.
Yeah,
because the hitbox lasts a fair amount when they boost forward. So sometimes you're able to just get some sneaky little combo breakers with it.
Sneaky little combo breaker. Yeah, it's pretty solid.
I mean, you might as well go for it sometimes. Sometimes, literally, your only other option is to just keep getting hit. So, like,
yeah,
it's worth a shot.
I think what we're seeing so far has been a whole lot of Monkey Magic being able to just keep Val off stage, and Val just doesn't quite understand the TI required to get out of these combos that are going to keep sending them off stage. And that's why I really don't like this counter pick, because they're going to get sent off stage after like 1 hit.
Yeah.
And that's a bit brutal. We're going to do you and, I'm assuming, Jules next, by the way.
Oh.
I'm assuming that's who won.
It's a decent assumption.
Yeah. Because it looks like Parker's still playing. We'll see what time it is if we do both of those.
Fair enough.
Oh, no.
I'm going to go ahead and try to get as much warm-up as I can.
Gotcha.
Okay, if that's the case, Noah, I'm going to try to get as much warm-up as I can.
Yeah, you can go get some warm-up, yeah. Jules, we're going to put you and Ash on stream next. Oh. Oh, that's weird. This is so weird. Why won't it let me do the quick report? Is quick report broken? Oh. Sorry, buddy. There should be. Let's see. I don't know if Parker took this one out. Yeah. Looks like Parker put ours on the stream setup, sorry. So hopefully there's another one lying around. Anyways.
V-Strad Monkey Magic.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know what's going on with this thing. I can't do the quick report. All right. So while I was looking away dealing with that, V-Stride was not doing great. So that had to have been a big comeback. That's a huge momentum shift because they were down 2-0.
Gotcha. Yeah. Mushroom Soda's up 2-0. Or, Jesus. They're M's. Is my,
I always
is
just
why
think
mixed up. I'm
think
sorry.
MM now.
Yeah.
And but then I think of the
Monkeys.
boys.
See, I had, because I got mixed up before I even said that, because I'm like, Monkey Magic is the Ori, but Val's the monkey.
Right? Isn't it really
And I was
confusing?
just, like, I was getting ready to, like, say that, and my brain just defaulted to, like,
he's not even the monkey.
some, yeah, I don't know. Oh, man. It's going to be a normal one.
It's going to be a normal one. Oh.
All right.
He should feel so lucky that Val, by the grace of their good spirit, saved them from that missed bash.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy. Quite a start for Monkey Magic. I think this is a great pick from him. I'm a little confused as to why Val would not want to ban this. But, you know.
Yeah, I think on paper I kind of expect Ori to just control the ground really well, whereas like Hodan like really needs to work to combat this pressure and be like really ambiguous with landing and taking these Sweat Spirits from uppies to like delay the landing, but
their controller disconnected.
oh, that's unfortunate.
They really need a new cord.
Is it USB-C or?
I'm not sure.
Okay,
I think they might have an old Xbox controller. I can't remember. They used one of my old ones.
I gotcha.
Or no, I think they bought a new one, so it's got to be USB-C. Whatever. They really got to get a new cord.
Well, I got a spare if they need one for the rest of the night.
Oh, what a champion you are.
If it's USB-C, but
I'm pretty sure it is, but, you know, we can ask later.
okay.
But real unfortunate, but it's never over till it's over. We saw that earlier. Right now, they're having a really hard time recovering, though. And this is kind of what the story of the whole set has been. That's going to do it.
Yeah.
The whole time, they just spent it all off stage. And it's like, what are you going to do? They couldn't quite get the DI out into the drift in, which made them have a very hard time dodging some of those back air confirms, especially.
Yeah, I was kind of trying to think, like, how you try to get Sweat Spirits down on that stage without being, like, too telegraphed, because I think, like, trying to prevent Craig from pulling rock, right? But the difference is, if they throw a normal Sweat Spirit, it takes, like, kind of a billion years for it to go through its whole loop and then come back down, and it can be, like, pretty telegraphed. So I'm kind of wondering, like, what you do there. Maybe just throw out some charge spirits here and there to like
try and try and cover some space.
Short hop charge spirit. It prevents short hops from Ori. Maybe. I don't know. But they could also bash, but hey, you can.
It's always
weird
weird trying to use projectiles against them for sure. Oh, check it out, by the way. The commentator cam's back.
You know. A normal one.
A normal one.
So who do we got next?
Now we're going to do Ash and Jules. So Jules played around 1, beat Integral 3-0. And I don't remember when these two last played. I know they didn't play last week, which was Ash's first tournament of the season. I think it was Jules' first of the season also. But I think she played Breadstick. That's what it was. She lost to Breadstick twice.
Okay.
And beat Zora. That's right. I remember now.
Yeah, that's right.
There's already been 2 pretty big upsets this season, which was Schoolie beat Sawtooth last week, and Jules beat Zora.
Yeah.
So.
I was trying to remember because the week break for Genesis and all that, I was like, what happened again? But yeah.
Yeah, I was the same way. I came in trying to see it, and I was like, oh, fuck, where's the bracket link?
Yeah.
Oh, God. But yeah, it's been an interesting season already, and we're only just about a month in,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm very interested to see how the rest of it goes.
Yeah.
Where's Ash?
Absolutely.
I think he went to the bathroom. He's not
Oh,
sitting over
he's
there.
back there.
Oh,
Uh,
grab Ash for me.
Ash. Ash. Whenever you're ready.
Yep, your turn, dude. I didn't see where he was.
He's on like the
3-0 for you? Okay. Can you check what Schoolie Salazar was? Because they didn't report to me yet. Or are they still playing? They're on game 5? That's kind of crazy. That's the other one I would have wanted to run, but...
Mm-hmm.
So Schoolie Salazar is currently game 5.
Go take a peek.
Yeah, go take a peek. Tell me how it went. That's exciting, actually. Especially because that's a matchup Schoolie's pretty untested in the Edalus. But in the meantime, we have Jules and Ash. I wonder, I'm going to check when the last time these two played was. Ash says a couple weeks ago, which I am inclined to believe. What's going on? Oh, it's out of the Steam Deck. Yeah. He was plugging into the wrong thing. That was the problem. Whew. There we go. We've got controllers working. We're getting underway. So let's see. The last time these two played, Ash said it was a few weeks ago, which I am sure is correct. I just don't know which tournament it was, nor the outcome. Oh, they last played at the last monthly, where he won 3-1. Ash won 3-1. Volume up a bit of what? Because I have several things I can turn up. Are the commentators too low, or is it just low in general? Huh? Holy shit. Alright, I gotta see that. Oh, headset was just quiet. Okay, excellent. Alright, they're getting underway. There we go. Okay, I'll be right back. I need to see the end of this other set off stream.
Headless Hammer to take
Yep.
game 5.
Edalus Hammer is going to do it.
You love to see it. I do anyway.
You get to play against an Edalus for the first time in a million years.
That's crazy. I feel like the last time I did that, not counting out of state, was like Serious Kyle at like a Tucson event or something.
Oh, God, that's rough for losers round 2, man. Oh.
Ooh.
Okay, thank you. What time is it?
7:25.
I might have to run this off stream. What do we think? 7:25. We have... What's up? I think so. Yeah, I think I'm going to have... Get one game in. But when they finish, what are we going to run? What's up? Yeah, we'll hold you in bread for stream, I think.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. Well, like you're also the closest seeds, so because you're 4-5. Yeah, we'll hold you two for stream. We should go play our matches. Matthew. Yeah. I mean, I'll definitely play Monkey Magic off stream. I hate to not put it on TV, but I mean, I guess that's up to you and Brett. You care if not. Oh, but this is still both. Well, I mean, that doesn't matter. It takes a second. Yeah, see, because yeah, they're gone. I was about to call these matches once I decided to lose on stream. We'll do you in. We're gonna do you. Okay, we're gonna go play our matches. Have fun.
Alright, hello, it's your other friendly neighborhood, Tio. I will attempt to provide commentary, although I am alone, and I typically do not do well alone. But, this is last hit, basically. I didn't catch the end of the first game! Yeah, whew, that was close. I didn't catch the end of the first game, but, if it's been like that, this might shape up to be quite the set. But, Ash up 2-0. I guess we'll see what happens in terms of Jules' ability to get on the board here. I mean, if you can get it to that situation, you can definitely make it happen. Just first game wasn't quite as close. All right. So I guess Jules figured something out at least. We'll see if the adaptation keeps on coming through. Yeah, as long as that nerd Dinos doesn't show up, we'll be okay. I made sure to send him to play his match off stream, so you don't have to look at him anymore. But Forest 4 is Jules' counter pick. I did notice her making use of Olympia Downstrawn a fair bit last game, which is interesting. It's not a very oft used move. It's kind of awkward in some ways. It's like you see it and you think, oh, this is like if I charge it up, this is going to be a huge move. It covers a lot of space, and then you remember you have to charge it up. That didn't kill. I am very surprised actually. I'm genuinely very surprised. Like, I know Orcane's like a very average weight, but it's like the air friction, not necessarily gravity or anything. That, okay. I love that idea from Ash, using the little hop to maybe get that extra little bit of height above the up B, but barely able to, Jules was barely able to, catch you with that last hit there. Cool idea, though. Or maybe he was just attempting to teleport out of the way. One of those two. Ash is looking a little more dominant this game, though. But yeah, back to Downstrawn. It's kind of an awkward move to use, just because you want to use it as an area coverage tool, but it takes so long to get to a point where it does that. And if you're just going to throw out a strong attack on top of you, you might as well do Upstrong or something, right? Like, I guess Downstrong's a little faster, but it is an awkward move, but certainly not a bad one. That was still active?
That was so cool.
That was crazy. That was like the last frame. Upstrong is faster than Downstrong? There's no shot. That's hilarious.
Why was that still out? I clearly did.
Because Orcane. That move is active for way too long. It's active for 8 whole frames, my guy.
Yeah, that's the thing. If the hitbox wasn't the hitbox it was,
That's as many active frames as my multi-hit forward strong. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, Ash taking the set 3-0. Jules looked like she had something cooking there in that middle game, but not quite enough to figure it out, and Ash pulled things back around in his favor. I guess this means I am playing Breadstick. Because, you know, that set's never happened before. Not in Arizona. Nope. Not once. Never. Yeah, this is winners round 2. Upstrong active frame 16. Downstrong active frame 24. Weird. Breadstick! It's time for your stream match. Alright. Downstrong's slower than 4. 4 Strong's even faster? Oh, that's so weird. Why is Downstrong so slow? Whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna go fight an Orcane probably. Bye!
figuring out stream. But Sawtooth and Bread,
Oh my god, I'm TOing.
you're TOing.
I'm TOing.
That was not the greatest of DIs.
No.
But, I mean,
No, it was not.
it was a weird one. So, like, I get it. It's understandable.
So this is usually a pretty close set. Parker typically takes it, but it's typically quite close.
Mm-hmm.
So it's interesting to see that Parker is up 2-0 actually.
Yeah. I'm curious on
Oh.
the characters, too, the first 2 games, since I wasn't really paying attention.
Yeah, I didn't get to see him since I was playing my own match, unfortunately.
But chat knows who did Bread go the first 2 games. Unless you don't know. Which that's a shame. But Bread's
Ooh.
up a stock.
He's in the lead, baby. It's been all ABBA. That makes sense.
All ABBA.
He lives by the coin. He dies by the coin.
Oh, yeah.
Dead even. It's
That
so
was-
scary.
Yeah, that was kind of like a pick your poison moment. Either down air and kill Apps off the bottom or just up air and kill
Pretty
her
much,
there.
yeah. This is where Bread really needs to make it happen. He cannot make a mistake here.
Mhm.
Oh, no. Parker missed
man.
that waveland.
There was a world I expected like 3 up airs from that platform.
Right? It's so scary. He DI'd all the way. He's off stage, but Bread doesn't quite cover the burrow.
That was the sassiest Apps F smash I've ever seen. Just towards that flowers. Get out of here.
He does a lot of sassy F to F smashes. It's kind of one of his traits.
Oh
honestly.
yeah. It's true.
Oh,
that's a B&B.
mama.
Ping pongin'. Oh, he was at 69.
He was at 69. It's true. All right.
How could we
Bread's on
forget?
the board, and we're changing the controls. That means it's Orca time, baby.
Whales.
Now, I think if I'm Parker, this was kind of the worst case scenario. Because he really does not like these bubble edge guards. And they are brutal. I don't blame him.
Mhm.
So letting Bread get a game and another chance to tilt Parker with those is pretty rough.
Mm-hmm.
So I see game 2 was apparently pretty close.
Yeah, this
Oh, I don't like this. This is going to be a miserable match for both of them.
Yeah, I mean, hey, if you go here as Sylve against Orcane, I think that just means you're saying you can do the job better than Orcane can.
Yeah.
Once you get advantage in the edge guard, because it can be tricky for Orcane to make it back like here, but one overextension and things can swing really quickly.
Yeah, I'm just I'm always scared of getting caught on a flat stage against an Orcane is terrifying, right? Like you are just never escaping from his combos. You're never gonna make it back to stage because of bubbles.
Right.
It's gonna be rough. So I feel like this is really gonna come down to who can send the other off stage first.
Yeah, because sometimes platforms can be your saving grace a little bit
Yeah.
against Orcane, but yeah, you have like no avenue of escape here except for like DIing out.
Oh, he waited too long.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Every single neutral win Bread gets here could be a stock. Already got Parker at 76%,
Yeah.
but Parker's finding that kill with the up strong.
That move's been out for like
Oh!
with this character and been out for like 5 years, and it's still just like
Right? It's so fucking huge, man. You never expect it.
that's a move.
It's a move, baby.
Oh, Sawtooth gets the parry, and yeah, that's the thing too. Is Sylve is very good at tech chasing in his own right.
He is. I think,
Oh, good
oh, man. Sylve is very good at tech chasing. I really worry about the recovery mix-ups here. But it honestly hasn't even come into play that much because Bread is just kind of killed mostly on stage. All right.
That's a chomp. Last dog.
Ooh.
Back air scary.
Getting rid of the flowers. No grass for Parker to try and do the chomp again.
That flower chilling on the other side of stage there was it like Bread may have like gotten callouts and like gotten some damage on the edge guard, but it definitely made the situation more interesting where Bread can just leisurely.
No, dude. Oh, Parker was trying to side B.
I was
so-
just about to say, I think that was a side B.
Yeah, it was definitely a side B, like just from looking at it. But oh man, that sucks.
Yeah.
All right. Game 5. I told you it's a close set. It's always a close set, baby.
Mm-hmm.
These two always are going at it. You love to see it.
And Bread says, no, I don't want the run back.
I respect it because you could see Parker was starting to come back there. It's equally scary. I think you have to do it on FD, Parker. I think you do it on FD. Oh, okay.
He just thinking. He big thunk.
I thought he was trying to get the tutorial Tower of Heaven stage.
He doesn't want it, bro.
I mean, he did it out of he did it out of spite, anyways. I guess. Uh-oh. We're back to the CSS.
Bread's taking a second, I guess.
Dom,
Big
you good?
Stretching.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. We are doing it after all. We're going to school, baby. This one's interesting. I think that Parker is specifically pretty good on triplats.
Mm-hmm.
He has this tendency to be able to chase you up to the top pretty reliably,
Mm-hmm.
and he uses that middle platform quite well. It's a relatively small stage. It's not as wide as something like Merchantport, so he's able to cover most of the stage with that top platform.
Right. I would say this was, especially when he first kind of moved to Arizona, and even now, I think this is one of, if not just his favorite stages.
Yeah,
you
you see
there
it quite
with-
often with him.
Mm-hmm. Up there with Treetop Lodge is another one I see a lot.
Yeah, that's like the classic Sylve counter pick for sure.
Mhm.
Oh. So far, things are still coming up breadstick, though.
Yeah. Bread, the thing is, Bread opened up with a ton of percent, and Parker's been doing a really good job of kind of bringing this back. That's a...
He's flubbing, man. He's got to get a hold of himself.
I think he wanted the F smash. Like, he recognized he needed it, but if he went for it, like, in his initial position, I think he might have... Like, he feels like maybe it would have missed. I don't know. Because it
Yeah.
looks kind of weird there, and I think that explains the dash back, but he just didn't get the turnaround.
Yeah, it's understandable.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
Hey, that's something.
It was like break canceling with bubbles. Oh, he was just barely
Oh,
off.
man.
It wasn't gonna kill. He's at 24, but
Yeah.
still. Unfortunate he doesn't get anything out of that now, but he's starting to bring it back. I mean, he's capable of crazy damage output.
Mm-hmm.
And you're starting to see it now. Bread utilizing that puddle to get out of there, and now caught off stage for that one.
Mm-hmm.
I spoke too soon, but you know.
Yeah. Down tilt and the up smash.
That's a
Isn't
tricky
confirm
one.
I see a ton, because it seems a bit tight compared to some of his other confirms, but
Oh,
that's nice.
it's a tricky one because it's one of those I'm checking your DI confirms.
Mm-hmm.
You DI the correct way, or you get hit by it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's kind of quick, and he can just throw it out whenever he wants. So it's tricky.
Mm-hmm.
Good coverage.
Oh, the dog is living.
There it
except
is.
Dog's gonna have a life.
Dogs
It's
making
okay.
sure the other dog's not living.
Oh, they're both dogs.
They're both dogs.
I can't believe this. I should have learned this in school. Speaking of school.
Speaking of school. Whoa.
I'm
Okay.
so sorry.
Oh, he has not taken
Oh.
any percent yet. Another up air.
Oh,
Oh,
I
it's
think-
that air dodge.
I think the up air might have missed if he went for it, so he went for a C, but it doesn't kill, doesn't get the job done. Yes.
That's scary. He's making it back. He up tilted. That was so fucking fast. He doesn't press the advantage though. He kind of backed off for a second. Let Parker get back to neutral. Oh! This is so
Oh,
scary.
man.
He's at up strong kill percent now.
Terrified.
That was so
is-
clean. Down strong,
Oh my
not gonna kill.
God. Breads?
He has no
out?
puddle. He has no. Okay. Whew.
They're
This
is
one's
tense.
so fucked up. The back air caught him? They're so fucking scared right now.
Dude.
S-Strong not going to kill. Parker has a chance to get back.
Oh, the sour bear, baby.
Dude, his triangle dashes are actually insane right now. He's going so aggressive, pushing himself so far off stage and managing to
Up
make
air.
it back, but not
That'll
this
do it.
time.
Good games.
Oh, I was so stressed
Y-
just watching that.
Yeah. I wanted to highlight an interaction, too, that was wild, but shit just kept happening. Like, so many close calls, but Sawtooth upbeat and, like, barely got over Bubbles and, like, kept getting clipped by Bubbles, so upbeat just kept starting. And Bread had the insane resilience and composure to be like, no, I'm not going to parry here. 'cause-
Yeah.
And called out Parker canceling it right above him and then got another edge guard. It's like,
Oh,
goddamn.
his movement on that last stock was so fucking clean.
Yeah,
But
it
he
was
just, he kept doing the bubble butt too far and overextending off the stage, and that's what ended up killing him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Absolutely wild.
that's
All right.
brutal. All right, get in there, pal. All right. Exactly, yeah. See, you're on top of this shit. I barely even need to TO. So Lazarus variable either has gone or... Okay, they're happening right now. Oh, they couldn't find a May flag. Oh, that makes sense. And then
we got 2 GameCubers here this week. That's a rarity.
we do. Monkey Magic and Integral have been playing for a bit. So we've got Chompers Ash.
You should mark the stat of starting so we know.
No.
That's rude.
I'm sorry. I need to take this sweater off. I fucking love this sweater, but it's like, it's really hot right now.
Oh, yeah?
It's so nice.
It is nice.
It's so nice. I love it so much.
Absolutely. Yeah, there was some spaghetti there.
I could
I'm not gonna
tell.
lie.
I could
we were
man.
both visiting
Oh.
we were both visiting getting some of Grandma Fredesi's homemade Italian cooking. It's the Farinacci special.
What's up? Yes, absolutely.
My favorite spaghetti western.
I am not made of plastic.
I mean, you sure?
Try it. Oh.
Ah, yes. Cold and brittle, just like your heart.
Damn right. Oh. What's good?
Screw you, I'm doing it.
Gotcha. Ah,
That's
shit,
the wrong
you took
set.
over the mouse from me. You're player 2, yeah.
Yes.
Alrighty. You've got a little time.
We have the technology.
I love technology.
We should probably update. Speaking of technology, we should probably update this.
That's where I was going next, and you just took it away from
Well,
me.
maybe if you weren't, maybe if I didn't have to be one step ahead of you all the time, maybe this wouldn't be a problem.
Regain my composure. Very beef-like.
Very beef-like.
It's pretty good. It's my lungs that are made of plastic. It's very, yeah, they're very cheap. They don't hold up well. Oh my goodness. It's Chompers. It's Ash.
The Tuxedo Runner.
First AZ Rival stream. That's crazy.
Wow.
Welcome.
Winner semis.
Yeah, so for those of you that don't know, since we're still relatively
Oh, this
early
one's got
in our season-
it's got a little rose in its mouth now.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
That's new. I don't remember that being there before.
So
I think it's new anyway.
for those of you who do not know this season, since we're still relatively early on,
Since the season's kind of silly so far.
yeah, Chompers is committing to all Rano, and I am committed to all Forsburn this season.
It's true.
So
And there's a chance we'll be seeing a good amount of Rastier from Zora as well.
Yeah, potentially. So
I'm
these
just boring, and
two-
I'm just boring, and instead of picking a new character, I'm picking a new playstyle.
I mean, it works.
Get bent, I guess.
Get bent. It's got the word new in it.
And by new playstyle, I mean new forward air.
Yeah. That's all that matters, dude.
So
These two played last week.
okay.
I believe it was 3-2 in Ash's favor. I know Ash won. I just can't quite remember the game count. I think it was 3-2 or 3-1.
I see. Yeah, I don't remember either. I had another game 5 of Schoolie that ended with a loss, and it was just a blur from there.
Yeah, it's understandable, dude. Last week was wild, man.
It was, dude. I've been saying it's only not to keep talking about not this set, but I've been saying every set we've been going to has been game 5 means Schoolie. It's only been a matter of time that he comes out on top one time.
Yeah.
Like it's usually been like last hit for most of the games too. So it's like, yeah, I already like resigned myself to the fate of like, yeah, he's killing me one of these times.
Yeah, it's understandable. I mean, dude's getting really good.
Oh, this is Chompers. You're right. I'm so sorry. How could I forget?
I know he's playing Rado, but you don't
There
have
we
to
go.
do him like that.
I mean, he's doing it for us. Look, his name's Chump.
Oh yeah, true. So the way these two play the matchup is very interesting because like Matt is definitely the kind of person that's going to go out of his way to learn some of the Rano specific stuff, but for the most part, it's going to be a whole lot of just his insane neutral.
Yeah, he doesn't really have that that sort of gremlin-like punish that you see a lot of the really good Ranos flaunt with.
Yeah, you see it coming in though. Like you just saw those hitfall up airs.
Oh yeah, his punish game's solid, but it's not like, you know what I mean? He's a little more reserved.
He's definitely more reserved. Yeah, he doesn't overextend that much. Going for the invincible ledge dash. I love it. It's going to be interesting how this matchup progresses because Ash has already won the first one, right? But Chompers is the kind of person to definitely get a download as time goes on.
I would have definitely killed it that
Like
hit.
the scariest time you play Chompers is like the 5th time you play him because then he knows
Yeah.
everything about you.
He knows everything about you. He knows where you live.
He
knows
could
what you
file
ate
your
this morning.
taxes for you. Like he's that good.
So, what did you notice about the set last time these two played? 'Cause I don't think I watched much of it.
So it's been a couple weeks, but generally what I remember seeing is Chompers he'd drop some of these punishes or edge guards because he wasn't quite familiar enough with them yet. And you know, Ash is like the picture of consistency.
Yeah.
So his game plan kind of works against pretty much every character and everybody.
That's
right?
an interesting consideration. Yeah, if you're not what the heck did he? Wait, did he float up off the top end of a top blast zone and die?
It's because the bubble when it releases counts as.
That counts as a hit?
Yeah, when the bubble pops, if you're in the blast zone, it counts as like hit stun and you die off the top.
But wait, only when it pops?
Yeah, because he came out of the bubble and that's why he died. Because he was
Did
floating.
you hear a noise? Because I didn't hear it.
Yeah, I heard it.
Oh, okay. If you heard it pop, then weird.
Oh, did he just drift into it?
I was gonna say, I figured
thought I
you were
heard
in
it
hits.
pop.
I figured you were in hit stun the entire time.
Yeah, I thought
Not
it
just at the
popped,
pop.
but
Yeah, if you touch the blast, yeah, because you're considered to be in hit stun the whole time.
that's fair, yeah. But either way,
That's hilarious.
the Orcane got bubbled.
That's.
Not something you see every day.
How does it feel, buddy? Let me know.
So we've got the Frozen counterpick. I really like this for both these characters.
Yeah, this is where we land on the Ash Roulette today, I see. It seems.
Yeah, I like, they started on Jules Vale, and
Oh, we did. That's right.
yeah, which is typically like what Ash will always pick. I
Oh.
don't think he wants to try Trouble against a character like Rano.
Yeah, but you were talking about earlier how Ash being as consistent as he is, it's a type of playstyle that's really good at not necessarily just like whiff punishing, but just catching you, but exploiting when you mess up. You know what I mean?
He,
Like whether that, not even just like, oh, I threw out a move and it didn't hit, but like if you move in a bad way, or if you like pick a stage position that's not really in your best interest, stuff like that. It's that kind of stuff that Ash can just really lay on advantage for.
yeah, I think one of the
He
things.
just took so much damage to that edge guard, by the way. Like I blinked and he took like 40.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, right? Because like, he will just be able to convert off of any of his hits. He has just a ultra solid flowchart, right?
Yeah, very rigorous.
Yeah, like it's incredibly practiced.
Yeah, and while we see that sometimes backfire against him once people kind of have him figured out, we're definitely still too early in the Rano versus this Orcane to really see stuff getting as refined, I guess, from Chompers' end. That said, I mean, it's not like he's not keeping up. This was definitely still anybody's game!
Oh, no!
I am extremely sorry, Ash. I just cursed you by saying that.
Oh, God, missing that tech is fucking
That sucks.
miserable. Yeah, that's fucking brutal. Oh, my God. And the bubble's going to save him from the down strong, too.
Yep, good awareness. That, I was very worried about that uppie, but I forget how huge his disjoint is.
This is what I mean, right? Like, give Chompers any character, and he'll still have, like, the immaculate spacing you just saw. And it's only going to get better and better as he understands the intricacies of the character. I'm very scared of the end of season Rano from him.
Wow, he was able to get that punish.
Yeah, I mean, he's just on top of it. His execution is
No,
flawless,
I'm
too.
surprised how little lag that had.
Oh, yeah, the whirly-dirly actually has a surprisingly little amount of lag.
Because what doesn't on this character?
You're kind of right.
It's fucked up, man.
Why do we play the characters we play?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm playing Forestburn right now, so it doesn't quite apply.
Maybe the
but,
grass. Wow, that was a really good jump call out. He just did it. He just went for that fucking Dacus and it worked. Champion. But yeah, sometimes I wonder how I see both of these assholes on screen, and I'm like, maybe the grass really is greener. You know what I mean?
The water is bluer.
The water is bluer. Oh my god, that's. I love you for that.
I love you always.
But, this water's looking a little like greenish almost. It's kind of ooh. Why aren't we on Merchant? That water's pretty blue.
You know what? That's the most agreeable thing you've ever said. Why aren't we on Merchant?
I mean, I'll tell you why, because Ash is counterpicking.
That's true, yeah.
He's not one to take people to Merchant.
I also, I respect the run back, too, because it was honestly going pretty well for Ash.
Yeah, there were just a few key moments that kind of just slipped, and he either took, like, a bunch of damage from a punish, or just, like, missed a tech early and died super early.
Exactly. Like, missing that tech early really set him back a lot.
Yeah, they were keeping speed with each other, but Ash's car kind of got a flat tire halfway through the race, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
And we're seeing that here. It's dead even.
It is, and I think... Oh, nice. Both these players are, really solid at playing with the lead, and so I think whoever takes that first stock really matters a lot. Because, Ash is not going to be super overextending, right? He's going to play pretty reserved. He's kind of getting forced into the corner here, but he got out pretty well. And you're going to see...
Oh! You're going to see that.
You're going to see that. You're going to see Chompers pull out everything in the book to try and eradicate that lead so he can go back to plat camping.
Oh, that. Yeah, I guess he has been doing that a fair bit, huh?
That's kind of what Rano's really good at on this stage, because his super jump allows him to just reach it instantly.
Super jump and needles and all that jazz.
Yeah, exactly. And then needles covers any movement up towards it. And he has some of the best plat drops. So, this is just a great stage for him.
For real.
But Ash is,
Ash is
not making it look like that.
Ash is saying, I'm not going down without a fight. Despite some unfortunate circumstances in game 2 here. Yeah, offset. Wow, that killed. Okay.
That did kill.
Looks like decent DI, so maybe just not quite perfect. Actually, does it send? It doesn't send straight up, does it? The sour hit?
Which move?
Ronald Upstrong.
Rano Upstrong, no, I don't think it sends
It
straight
sends
up.
slightly forward, doesn't it?
I believe so,
Okay,
yeah.
then that's why. He was DIing back. Or behind Rano, I guess, rather. Directions are weird to explain in a Plat Fighter.
They are a little bit.
I've run into that a lot when we're trying to work on this damn wiki. It's so weird trying to explain some stuff with directions. That was a really good use of resources there. Oh, the bubble!
Yeah.
Chompers brought this guy the last stock, and we've seen him die.
We did see him die. It was the start of a pretty solid comeback, but Ash had the awareness. He saw the Rano waveland on and slide off, and he knew that fair was coming. So
Yeah,
that parry was clutch.
Having an extra stock helps too, you know.
Of course, yes, but
But yeah, no, that was good.
Rano just kind of deletes those stocks sometimes.
You're telling me.
I am telling you.
I mean, you don't need to tell anybody. We saw game 2.
Yeah, we definitely saw game 2.
So let's see. Where is Chompers gonna take us? Yeah. No, this tracks. This tracks. These platforms I feel like are can be really hard to like, especially if they're like going back and forth between the lower and the upper platform. It can be really hard to deal with some plat cabbing on the stage, just because they can be so ambiguous and nimble, and like have plat drop on top of a platform, do like another plat drop, and just add layers and layers of mix to it.
Yeah, you really can. I think one thing that's really going to help out Chompers from having this pick too is that Arcane can be fair edge guarded now. You're going to kill him off the side pretty reliably.
You can actually kill Arcane off the side. Crazy, bro.
Without having to like go for a crazy spike or something.
Absolutely.
That being said, though, like the way Ash controls these platforms with the bubbles and his stuff like falling back
he was
there
looking
is
for
really
it again
strong.
there.
Oh, a little bit
too far.
outspaced.
Good idea. Good reaction. Just not spaced well enough for it. Okay, I like that.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, that was a lot of damage really quickly.
We're hitting these droplets so much, but he just couldn't quite find a kill
there's
somehow.
that thing. He was going for that a lot earlier in the set, but he kept missing it. I think that's the first one we saw.
Yeah, that's about right.
It's wacky. It looks silly. So let's see. Oh, that was some. Yeah, I see what you were doing. Yeah, that missed wave. That looked like trying to wave land onto the corner of the stage there. Do like a ledge dash, but that kept him without resources and just let Orcane get a free up there.
Yeah, we need to find Chompers a kill here before he gets too far behind.
Yeah.
Because we're approaching
no
these
punish.
really scary percents.
It's a little too far back for the needles to hit. That.
I respect it. I'm not quite sure it would have killed, but
It would have sweet spot. I don't know. It might. It's not like Orcane's got like the gravity or anything.
yeah. But we. Oop.
Oh, hello.
Oh, it's all tangled over here.
Okay. Oh, that's why.
Yeah, it's like all. There we go.
Uh-oh, I looked away.
I missed it.
I looked away and I heard Ash laugh. Uh-oh, that can never be good.
This damn Y cable. There we go.
There we go.
Yep.
We
Good
missed-
bans by Ash.
we
I
missed-
like it.
Ash did.
I wonder.
Take jab, down smash.
I think we might see something like Spirit Tree or Troupple.
From
Chompers is counter picking.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. This is pretty neutral in this matchup, I feel.
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I think both these characters are just kind of always happy to be here.
I suppose. I'm always a little worried about Orcane on any low ceiling stage.
That's fair, but like, I mean, he's gonna kill you with that shit no matter what, right?
I guess.
Whoa, what an option! You
And he
fucking
combos
psycho!
off of it. Oh god, I
If
hate
he
it.
got a kill, dude.
Instant PR clip.
You
Oh, but
fucking-
it's not. Oh, he's not quite over. Ooh, this is still kind of his advantage state. Okay, all right. Ash finally gets something. Stops the train. Oh, doesn't get this. There it is again. But he's starting to nail these. These aerial. Well, no, that was an up air bad time.
Yeah.
Not down there.
Finding that really important first kill. I think. Oh my
Active
god!
frames. That was really good.
Yeah, it caught that roll. It was really good awareness
Yeah.
from Ash. Oh,
This
is
is
so
a
much
very
damage.
competitive set down to the very end here.
Yeah, Chompers had the lead, which has traditionally been very, very good for him, but Ash kind of took it back right away. And almost catching with
We
the
almost
active
had the
frames again.
same
yeah.
scenario again. Oh, this is
Oh my god!
eek. Play it. Hanging on by mere threads here. That was a little too high for the Outstrong to really connect.
Getting a little antsy here from
That's the
Chompers.
thing about those linking hit aerials into Upstrong. You gotta do it close enough to the ground. Otherwise, by the time you land, they'll be actionable and they'll get out of the way.
Yeah, for sure. Ooh. Ash doing a great job of kind of keeping Chompers away and getting a little tiny bit of
just
damage.
pestering with needles, but I mean, I don't know.
Oh, this is scary. This is what I mean. Like the
really
lead.
that. Oh, I wonder if that was meant to be like a Dacus or whichever spacing it was. A slide forward slightly.
Could
Whatever.
be. Not gonna kill. Oh no!
What?
He's so lucky.
His life flashed before my eyes, dude. There's no way. He's living on borrowed time right now. What the hell?
Oh, okay. Like
Oh,
the
no.
seventh tongue is the charm, I
Uh-oh.
guess.
Uh-oh.
This is bad.
This
He
is
went
really
for it
bad.
again.
He missed the bubble.
He missed it. Oh no!
Oh no.
What a world.
What an unfortunate way to go. Dang. Yeah, it's not like he barely missed either. He just DI'd in the complete wrong direction.
Holy
for it, so I
shit.
guess slight drop in awareness, perhaps, but
Yeah, it was really fucking close.
that was whew.
Um,
Nicely done, Dash, though.
Do you want player 1 or player 2?
I don't care.
All right, you're player 1.
Okay. Actually, it would make sense if that was woo. Keep your privilege one more time. Yeah, it makes sense for me to be on player 1 side anyway, just because that's the sides we're on already.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, that was 3-2.
Crazy.
Surviving by the skin of his teeth, Ash makes it into winners finals. And now we will determine his opponent.
Wow. Hello, I just got out of the bathroom and Dinos walked in as I left, so we'll be there in a bit.
Hello, chat. For those of you that don't know, off stream, we just witnessed a Game 5 clincher between Jules and Salazar, which Jules got the craziest parry I've ever seen and got the win off of it.
Yeah, a lot of cool Game 5s today. You love to see it.
Dude,
Especially at a monthly.
This bracket's been insane.
Oh, yeah.
You here to report?
Down smash. Yep.
Yes. 3-1 you. Breadstick 3-1 over Schoolie in the losers bracket off stream.
Nice, nice.
This-
Red Monkey Magic. Do we want to...
I have no idea. You're going to have to ask
26.
both of the TOs which are playing each other on stream.
We might have to run...
Your set
Bread and
might have to
Monkey
run
off.
off, maybe. Because you play the loser of this.
Oh, no. Well, I mean, Bread Monkey for sure, I think.
Bread Monkey absolutely off. They're
it
playing.
looks like
They're
they're
already
okay.
playing, yeah. So, I mean, we can't. There's starting late plus a bunch of Game 5s kind of didn't allow this to really work the way we wanted to.
Yeah.
It's literally it's Apple Maps' fault. Fuck Apple Maps.
We
Literally-
will see.
Integral, me, and Salazar were 30 minutes late because Apple Maps can suck my ass.
Apple Maps, huh?
Yeah, so, quick story, chat. I won't say too much about the address, but there was a certain number avenue that there's actually 2 of them, and it's sent integral to the wrong one, which is in Mesa. And we live in the Paradise Valley area.
Got it.
So,
Hmm.
so he's like, originally he was going to get Guillermo for Salazar and then get me.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, yeah, I'll get you the ETA, I'll do this and whatever. Then he told us what happened. He's like, all right, I'm getting you first, never mind. ETA is I think it was 5:55 to get me. Then we have to get him, which is about 10 minutes, and then we have to go here, which is like 35, 40 minutes.
I gotcha.
You see the problem, the
Yeah,
pain.
yeah.
I don't want to mention which avenue because we're on stream, and doxing is not fun. But
Oh, yeah.
intentional or not,
Map
regardless.
shenanigans, I getcha.
Yeah, it kind of like fucked this whole thing up.
Mm-hmm.
So Apple, in short, Apple Maps sucks. I hate Apple.
Yeah, I like to
No,
dunk
no,
on
no.
Apple, but honestly, Google
No, no.
Maps is also pretty bad.
Steven, I'm not talking about the address of the venue. I'm talking about the address of Salazar.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
If it was the address of the venue, it doesn't matter. It's a public place. Yeah. I'm assuming that's Steven, by the way. I don't know who else that would be. Also, hello, Steven.
No one says haha like Steven, it's Steven.
Oh, you're right.
I can
You're
tell.
so right. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You got me.
And the yeah without the H? Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
Steven.
Dinos didn't update Moobot. Yeah, that's definitely SBS now. Making fun of. Well, actually, now that I think about it, making fun of Dinos is like literally could be any of us, but whatever. Regardless, it doesn't matter who it is because what we have is who is on the screen. If I can speak properly, because I can.
No shot.
Oh, that DI was like.
Yeah, it wasn't the best. It wasn't
That
the best.
DI was. Look, I usually like to not use harsh words on commentary, but that DI was bad. It was bad DI.
Yeah,
My guy DI'd in until the last hit, and then he DI'd. That's rough. I mean, like,
Yeah.
here's the thing. I'm laughing at him, but literally all of us do that and worse. It's literally
yeah,
just part of the game. Bad DI is just everybody does it.
Yeah, no one's perfect.
And like DI is such an easy thing to just randomly like butcher. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I play Arcane. You know how many damn times I have like back-aired somebody and they just die off the side at like
Oh, yeah.
40.
That's the Arcane Classic.
It's one of many.
Oh yeah, one of many. But yeah.
It doesn't. It never ceases to be funny though. Every
yeah.
time it's hilarious to me.
Yeah.
But regardless, we're on Tempest Peak. I'm a little bit disgusted, but that's okay.
I don't know. I'm digging all the purple I'm seeing on the screen right now, including the skins.
We are definitely color matching, which I respect. So new update, by the way, only changed the custom skin option, which I think is extremely base. And Dino's putting his old clan skin on Forsberg and using the Arizona colors on it, which I think is fire.
Yeah, I feel like this was a Dan idea that I never really expected to happen, but it'd be like, man, what if you could
I feel
do
like
this?
literally everyone collectively said, you know, I didn't ask for this, but like, goddamn, I should have asked. Like,
I definitely had thoughts. I don't think I was public about it, but I had thoughts of like, man, what if I could change the color of like
I had never
Gold
thought about
Daedalus's cape or something? Like, what if it was a nice blue or something? I don't know.
Dude, I
I was just
never thought about
thinking.
that. That was like completely out of my mind. I'm like, there's no way they'd do something like that, right? I just assumed that somehow Game Maker would not allow them to do it.
I could see it, but oh, that
Yeah,
was that like? I think that was an error too.
it came out of orbit too for me, Builder. Just like Sawtooth came out of orbit with that SD, I kind of like barely saw it in time.
Yeah, it kind of looked like maybe he was trying to come back with like an aerial or a double jump or something and got interrupted at some point and buffered an air accident or something like that.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate. It happens.
Yeah, about this stage in particular, I haven't asked Sylvanos players about it, but like, I just feel like this, like, really sucks for Syl, if I'm gonna be honest with you. It's really hard to set up like flowers really well. You need room, and this is the smallest stage length in the game.
Yeah,
The
I know.
blast zones make it hard to kill. Like, I don't know, man. I feel like this is a ban for me, but I also always ban the stage, so.
Yeah, I do know Parker isn't the biggest fan either, but I think he's kind of in a phase of I'm gonna leave it open, just see how it goes.
Give it a shot. I mean, you never know how it'll go until you try.
Yeah,
But I don't want to try, so I don't care how it'll go.
fair enough. To each their own.
But that's me. Parker,
Oh.
however, he's kind of... one thing I think is a... Oh, well, that's... never
shit.
mind, he's dead. One thing I think is a skill set that people don't really talk about is a concept I like to call high percent discipline. Which, like, some players, when they're at high percent, they play really panicky, they play really jittery. Some people play really disciplined, which a lot of people, when they hear that, they assume they mean, like, playing passive, playing back. You could play aggressive and have good high percent discipline. A lot of it comes down to playing carefully while picking your spots well and having good DI. That's, like, the main two, right?
Yeah.
Like, not overextending, allowing yourself to throw out options so that the neutral still is, you know, neutral. It's... I probably need to make a better term for it, but I feel like it's an underrated idea. Because a lot of players
Yeah.
don't play at high percent correctly. And
I
there's
get
like,
what you're saying, yeah.
yeah, and there's like a very certain way you need to think when you're at high percent. Because it's not the same. And some people think you should treat it like you do at low percent, and in some ways that's true, and in some ways I don't know. Because some people, when they're at low percent, they'll go hog wild.
Yeah, as long as those like situations like that don't shake your confidence, I think is the big thing. Because if you're playing differently from like, oh god, you know, whether that means more aggressive or more defensive than normal, then
Yeah.
as long as it's on your own, like you want to be that way rather than oh god, you know, need to bring it together.
You see, Builder, you say don't get hit, and that's right. Like, don't get hit is definitely like a part of it. But another part of it is opening yourself to situations where if you do get hit, they can't hit you with a kill move. That's a huge one. So like if I'm playing against Forsberg, I'll sometimes space myself when they're in the air such that like if I mess up, the only move they can hit me with is a forward air. Stuff like that. That was crazy.
Yeah, first two hits whiffed and the last one.
It's a bigger hit on the last one, so, you know.
Yeah. Whatever works. Oh, yeah. Gates kind of... Okay, yeah.
I'm never going to understand how to DI that move, dude. That move is so weird. Forsberg's
hard.
down smash, it's so weird.
Yeah. And to think it used to have less hit pause.
I don't want to
Well,
talk about
actually,
it.
technically they also buffed the knockback, I think, in that same patch or something like that. So, still, though.
It's all like hazy memories of all the different patches
Yeah.
we've had with these characters, you know?
Yeah,
Especially
with
with old enough characters, like...
yeah, with the autobiographies that were released on like Malo changes within like single patches, I'm like,
Yeah.
I still have to catch up on those. Like, what?
Yeah. I will say, I feel like Sawtooth's struggling to, like, I mean, it's a very blanket statement, but I feel like Sawtooth's struggling to get, like, his hits in, like, get in on this Dinos Forsburn, you know, this menace.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, okay.
He's cooking.
It's one of those things that, like, Sylv can outrange Forz. I mean, no duh. Oh, this could be it. Like, he can outrange Forz, but the problem is, like, Forsburn's not only has fast enough moves, but also Forsburn also has a lot of disjoint. Plus is kind of fast enough that sometimes he can just easily whiff punish, like, just even the slightly wrong moves, but that wasn't slightly wrong, that was very right.
Everything's purple again.
Everything's purple. We're on Tempest Peak, except better.
Oh. I was kind of expecting a buffer turnaround from Dinos to get like a back air there, but goes for a downer instead.
That's one of those that if you miss it, it can be a little tricky, so I can't blame him too much.
Yeah.
Tempest Peak, but the platforms move again.
Right, all 4 of the platforms.
Dude, moving Tempest? Oh, that's tough. Yeah, so that was a really hard situation for Sawtooth to play around, because he had to come down safely, but, like, it's fucking Forsburn. He has a forward cape. He has a down smash.
Yeah.
He has a dash attack. Like, you can't just, like, fade back. Rough. I mean, it wasn't too bad. Like, Sawtooth showed signs of life, but, like, it really felt like Dinos kind of just had a stranglehold on the neutral really hard. I mean, they were kind of both punishing each other really hard.
3-1, right?
3-1, yes. 3-1, yes. We were watching the whole set and we still barely remember.
Yeah, you know.
So I imagine we're going to run some losers matches before winners finals.
Well, we typically do. We do losers quarters and then winners finals
then
and losers
semis.
gauntlet.
That's how you're supposed to do it. Yes. That is the correct way to do it. Is Breadstick Monkey still happening?
I believe.
Breadstick Monkey.
So, yes. So.
Jules, what is the set count on Bread Monkey? Okay, so Bread Monkey is happening off stream at chat, and that is a bit of a rivalry. Oh, Monkey has only gotten one set, but he's kept it close many a times. And the one set Monkey got was 3-0, so. Oh, they're stage. I asked Jules for the game count, they're on stage select. I don't know. Chat, there has been so many crazy sets off stream today, it's absurd. Yo, Floomfa with the party of 3. Let's go. Thank you so much.
We have a couple of
appreciate
options. We can either run Sawtooth Jules, but if we want to give him a break, wait for the end of that set, and then run winner at that first meet.
Yeah. Which I will say, again, is a bit of a rivalry. I mean, I feel like I could say that about any matchup, but, like, this really is a rivalry. They've gone back and forth pretty hard. Last time Sawtooth and Jules played, it was a Game 5 clincher. And Jules, before the last set, at least I think, there might have been a set I'm forgetting, but the set before that at Gate Waivers, the weekly before Heatwave, Jules took it 3-1, I think. Noah.
That rings a bell.
Noah, what's the set count there? Okay, so Brett is up 2-0. You know, that's the expected, but, like, it's one of those that, like, if he told us it was 2-0 Monkey, it wouldn't be that shocking to us. Monkey has it in him. We all know it. So, yeah, it looks like if that ends up being 3-0, we might play Bread U next. Which is a run back of the last tournament I was at.
I know, I think from the sound of it, though, I think we're going to get Sawtooth and Jules up.
Yeah, if they're both ready.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. You sure you're ready, Parker? Okay. Just wanted to make sure Parker had enough time to think about it a little, you know, relax a little bit.
Olympia, Olympia, all that.
Olympia, bro.
Losers,
this is losers quarters. Yes, correct.
LGQ, LGDQ, games done quick with rivals.
KGDQ, let's go.
LQF.
Hell yeah, my man. I've made much worse, like, constant series of typos. I can't even judge. So we're going to have Olympia with, I think she's going to have the Pepsi Olympia. Jules with her Pepsi Olympia that she rocks. I think it's fire.
I've seen this skin. It's pretty funny.
Yeah. And Sawtooth with his signature skin. I really like this color scheme. Is he going to put on the tether ball? He's struggling to find it. That's okay. I think he passed it. Oh! Or is he thinking something else?
Well, tetherball was already on, so I'd imagine he was just throwing something else on.
World Builders. Which one's that? I don't hear anything.
They have to build the world first, so I think it'll take a couple seconds.
You motherfucker.
I dead ass. I'm trying to hear.
Oh.
You heard the percussion a little bit?
Yeah, yeah. We were both percussionists, so we know what we're listening to. Rip the
little
Pepis.
claves.
Yeah. Rip the Pepis indeed, Bildred. I agree.
Type 1 in chat if this is your first time hearing this song. Oh, it's the stage builder music.
Oh, that's what it is.
World build. Okay. Yeah,
I mean, that makes sense.
I never messed with custom stages, so I guess that.
I haven't
explain it.
either, yeah.
Yeah. I'm no workshop creator in any stretch of the word.
Jules and Sawtooth not fist bumping. Clearly your enemy. No, I'm just kidding. They basically fist bump. They hate each other clearly. Yeah, so, as I previously mentioned, these two have gone kind of back and forth, but it tends to go Sawtooth's favor, as you would kind of expect. But, like, this is by no means a foregone conclusion. I mean, it never is, but unfortunate missed recovery from Jules. It's hard. I'm hard pressed to call that bestie because Parker knocked her off stage, but like also she blatantly messed up the recovery.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised that she lived for one, but I mean, Olympia can take a beating. But yeah, just the mess up on the recovery there.
Yeah,
It's unfortunate.
I think both of these characters can. I just never remember that because I play Arcane and I just kill everyone stupid early.
Oh yeah.
It's like I tend to forget that like a lot of characters can take a beating, except for Crag, in which I always remember. Anyways, I'm surprised to see no popping of the gem from Jules because like it wasn't a lot of risk there. Parker was too low below the stage. But regardless, we digress.
I don't know. Yeah. Okay. That was something.
I was literally about to say Parker had really good high percent discipline there. The thing I mentioned earlier, but then he just kind of down aired into an up smash. It happens. It's one of those things that, like, if Jules did pretty much anything else, I would have been good.
You gotta. I don't know. Self down smash kind of surprises me, so I'm not even sure if that would have purpled, but I want to say yes on the stage.
It would
It was
have
like
on this stage.
150-ish, yeah.
On this stage, especially where she was at, she was like on the left side, and
Yeah.
Sawtooth was to the left of her, and it'll send the opposite direction, you know. So.
Because at that point, you don't really have to space it, and worst comes to worst, she gets sent the other way, and you know it's a hard move to react to sometimes. So. But I get it. I get going for the up smash. Just unfortunate miss. But that's some Sylvain. There's a lot of them.
A very good, this is professional level analysis that we are very proud of, chat.
Oh man.
I mean, you're not wrong. That's the thing. You were exactly correct. That was indeed some Sylvain. And I couldn't have put it better myself. But that said, Parker's still holding up. I mean, Parker's just living forever so far. It feels like Jules is trying to find like her stray hits to get the kill. Oh, that was kind of cute.
Yeah, wow.
Parker's died twice now to try to come down with a down air like that. But each time he's had a lead, so he's kind of been able to.
Yeah, just Olympia has such good boxing tools, like air-to-airing the opponent, and well, that up smash to beat out the dare at that last second stock was wild, but ooh.
Yeah.
F smash taking it there though.
There were quite a few tricky situations there. It ended up being a little closer than the game originally looked. It kind of looked like it was handedly Sawtooth.
Mm-hmm.
But Jules was able to hold on enough to be able to keep it close.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks like a really rough spot getting caught super low against Sylvanas' Olympia there. Like, just having all these seeds chucked at you, and then right
Yeah.
when you poke above ledge, Sylph can kind of just have a field day and go for whatever he wants.
I love how we keep going from like the kind of intense music every stage has, at least a little bit, to like pretty much dead silence when we get to the character and stage select.
I completely forgot that was, yeah, my brain didn't even, my brain noticed it, but I didn't. And I was just like, oh yeah, that was a,
I like
was
that turn
nice.
of phrase. My brain noticed it, but I didn't.
yeah. Because I was like, oh yeah, I heard it, but I just didn't take any notice to it.
You didn't
All right.
process it, you know, but
Mhm.
speaking of processing, that up smash, whew, that does take a while to process, to be honest.
Yeah.
But it does, it's one of those weird moves where, hold on, we got a reporting. What's up? 3-1 Bread over Monkey. You are going to be playing Matt next on stream.
Sounds
So
good.
3-1 Bread over Monkey Magic. Oh, he choked?
Monkey one.
Oh, no. He said it should have been the other way.
Oh. Oh, you're saying
Unfortunate.
monkey float. Okay.
The balls gaming is
Gotcha.
it happens. Balls gaming. Another one's gone. It's only Jules and I left.
Ooh. I didn't consider that. That's kind of terrifying for Sylph to deal with. His bite's just one hit, right? Emerge, bite,
Yeah,
right? Okay.
yeah.
So seeing
I-
Olympia,
I'm sorry, when you said that's terrifying to think of, I literally just mentioned balls gaming, so I thought you were gonna be like, yeah, balls gaming, that's pretty terrifying to think
it
of.
is kind of terrifying. But
It is.
Olympia getting clipped by the burrow hit of up B and then throwing at a down B in preparation for the emerge. That looks like really
It's stupid.
scary for
It's-
Sylph to deal with.
Yeah,
Because if he bites, I mean, it's an armored move, free.
yeah, so like for that, you generally want to get the burrow hit, or sorry, the traveling hit before you land, but then you have to go high and you risk getting up tilted.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like a weird pseudo 50-50 that Olympia wins, kind of. It's
Yeah.
really weird. Oh, this is okay, she doesn't kill off of it, but she continues the edge guard.
DI's
Is that
in.
it? Is that it? Oh, she
Oh.
almost SD'd with that. Okay, smart on Parker to just get the hell out of there.
Yeah. The thing is, she committed to kind of like a DIN follow-up there.
That's
and
it.
That's hard, yeah. Down smash is a weird one to DI.
Huh.
She committed to like the DIN follow-up and missed it, but since she was closer to stage, she still had time to like keep the pressure up, so
Indeed.
good on her for that.
This silence is killing me. this is...
My ear goes out to those claves. Wait. There it is.
There it is. Every percussionist in chat knows what it's like to be that one like obscure percussion instrument part, but you have that little part in the beginning where everyone hears you.
God bless. All right, we're going to the swamp.
Yeah.
The instruments are back.
We have more than one. Let's go. Hell yeah.
Alrighty.
All right, so 1-1. I'm gonna be honest. I thought Parker was up 2-0 there. I don't know what I was thinking, but
Yeah,
guess-
Jules brought that back.
I thought before that game was over that Parker was up 2-0.
Oh,
I
I
thought that was
see.
game 3 for some reason. Chat, I'm a genius. Speaking of genius, that combo was looking genius. Oh, he kind of just did nothing.
Ooh, nice no tech parry there. That was a. Oh, okay.
I don't think Jules knew if he had a wall jump or not.
To be honest, I wasn't paying attention. I was like, wait, does he?
yeah, exactly. I didn't know either. But like what I saw from Jules' actions, oh, that was cute.
Up smash.
What it
Yeah.
looked like from Jules' actions is that she didn't know if he had one or not, just by like how she like did it. I love
guess
that. I love that. Sending it to Crystal that they have to commit to get rid of. This is it.
Yeah.
She could have just charged down smash, but that works too.
Could get
'Cause I-
poison.
There was no grass, so like if she just kept charging it, there's nothing Sawtooth could have done there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and important to mention, our PR right now is a little bit interesting because Jules is number 7 right now, and after 6th place, so like there's the top 3 and then there's the 3 after, and then after that it kind of gets shaken up sometimes. Granted, 4 through 6 gets shaken up a lot as well, but how those people that are just outside of the top 6 do against the top 6 is a very interesting thing to look at sometimes, and this is one of Jules' better matchups amongst the bunch. So like Jules it does really well against Sawtooth, does like alright against Zora, and struggles versus me. And you kind of see those types of matchups happen. Red is similar. Red does really well against Zora, does alright against Sawtooth, and also struggles against me. I guess I'm just the destroyer of that tier. I don't know, but regardless, this is I feel like Jules has always had a good chance of just charging on. I wish she would not complicate that so much. I wish she would just do it, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know if she just doesn't know if she can do it or if she's afraid. Okay,
know.
that was
Okay,
sick.
that was
That
good.
was sick.
Yeah, I think she was actually edge guarding pretty well, but it was just like one crystal throw that she might have been able to go without, giving Sawtooth an ability to just take it and jab to get his way back. But
Sometimes people forget with fast like projectiles or moves like that like they're fast. Oh, that's
a
that
misinput for sure.
only takes 48%, or like 48% for accidentally taunting. That's brutal.
Yeah.
Clean? Oh, this is
back
clean.
air. I love that. The back air
clean.
after the down B crystallize into the weakest back air into the recrystal. That was really, really cool. Because
That
they go
was-
nowhere.
If-
And like
that's
best
crazy.
case scenario, they have to do a tech chase or tech roll away or in to get out of that situation. And even then, Olympia is in a really good spot to punish that. So that was really cool.
Yeah, SBS, I agree. That he definitely just outright died for that taunt because he just was in punish the entire time.
Yeah.
Like he got a chance to land, but like at the same time he didn't. So he just died for it. And Jules is starting out strong. Is this it? Okay, good. Yeah,
Not
that's awesome.
quite. If she had gotten like one more up air and then into an up B,
That would have not only been enough %, but also he would have been so close to the blast zone that you could
Yeah.
just love tap him up there, you know?
But I respect just going for the up B because the extra up air kind of sometimes gives them an extra chance to DI out even more and like maybe dodge the up B in that case.
Yeah, one thing. Well, no, she's fine, but nope, never mind.
No, she's not.
She is not fine. I was spreading propaganda, chat.
Is that the air dodge into that? That was unfortunate.
And that not purpling was propaganda as well. That was absurd. Great parry. Okay, great noticing that the one thing as Olympia is if your opponent knows how to parry crystal really well, you have to be cognizant of when you go for it. So it's kind of tricky sometimes to like get the timing down, but you got to be able to get it down.
I kind of noticed Parker on that last edge guard. Jules was very, very low, and he opted just kind of full hop air dodge to like wait for her to come back on stage. And I want to say Sawtooth maybe can feel a bit more confident, just like throwing out aggressive options just to close the space, you know?
Yeah, just so it's clear, I do agree with SBS that he could have lived that. I was trying to make a dumb joke, but yeah. Oh, speaking of a dumb joke, that forwarder. But no, that was actually really good awareness from Jules, and I don't think Sawtooth was quite ready for that. I mean, clearly, yeah, he died for it. Is Jules just gonna finish this out? This is like a bit of a baby comeback, you know? Oh, Parker was too afraid to hit her. Yeah, that's
Parker was absolutely waiting for a parry or some sort of panic option, but Jules didn't buy it. And he just like, take this.
Oh, believe me, I am the do nothing to punish parry master. I know. I love how you have figured that out and you've tried to adapt around it. Nobody does, and I don't know why. But regardless, this is a huge comeback.
This is a
from Sawtooth.
blender, the dog blender, if you will.
Oh, but he misses that, and Jules gets a back air out of it. Jules has been getting some crazy back airs. Is that it?
Yeah, Olympia has a hard time following up from that far of a distance, and that was good on Parker to not hold in there. And now,
Great DI. Oh, that's not it.
oh man.
Oh, that was a bit of a panic from Jules, I think. I think she didn't know what option she wanted. Are we going to get the rhythm game edge guard? Nope.
This is terrifying.
We heard a little bit of a ah from Parker there. Oh, that is so clutch.
That was like,
That down smash was so smart because he popped Jules just enough that that down smash was going to work. That was actually so smart. I mean, sure, Jules could have DI'd that, but that was such a clutch down smash. Like, insane. And we go to a game 5 as we hear nothing but our voices.
but there is one thing we hear.
Oh, hold on, wait for it. Oh.
There might be more to this track too, like 2 minutes in that we'll
What-
we
what,
haven't heard
Parker?
yet. Jules.
Julesville. She won the run back, yeah. So the DSR bands Parker gets is Swampy Estuary, or as it should be, Merchantport, and Julesville.
And I think from the sound of it, it sounds like he's cool with it. He's like, oh yeah, well. he
But
won
that's
there too,
what I
so
do there. I'm like,
whatever.
look, if you already won there, you can go back there. I'm very happy to be
Rockwall, baby.
Rockwall. A great counter pick. Ooh, very good. I still need to do that.
Yeah, DI like down and out, no tech parry.
Yeah, that's the thing you can do, chat. If you get hit by jab neutral special, if you DI down and out on the neutral special, or on the neutral special part of it, you can actually just land if you don't tech and then parry.
That was actually
That was some DI that Dinos had last set.
the DI leading up to it might have not been the best, but you kind of noticed Sawtooth like drifted past her during the middle of the like second up air, so that might have just crossed her up just enough.
Yeah, that was one of those that like not quite the best from Jules, but amazing by Sawtooth, so it kind of evens.
Yeah.
That said, Jules got another parry on the jab special and got the stock off of it, but Parker's building up damage right now. This is a lead.
Jab special is such a solid option when Olympia commits to that down B like right in front of him, because it's just multi-hit hitboxes, and then if she dashes in, she's getting hit by something. If she lets the hitbox drift there, I mean, yeah, she's just not in a great spot. But this,
She threaded the needle with that side B through the howl. That was insane. This game has been so fast.
yeah,
3 stocks have been taken already. Barely a minute has passed.
did she? I'm gonna have to look at that hurt box later. But did Olympia go over Sylph down tilt? It might have just been not active anymore. But I don't know. I'm gonna have to look back at that again.
I don't know, man. Some weird shit happens whenever Syl's on the screen, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, if she can get a kill off
Down
this
tilt.
will not be the worst deficit she could have right now. Oh, she just didn't realize that he was just out. Oh, that parry! Not gonna
Sawtooth
get
is waiting a ton right now.
He's realizing the panic from Jules, and that bad DI is gonna seal it. Unfortunate. I feel like
was a
Jules
great
just
set,
making a couple like mistakes that really costed her, plus Parker noticing that and going like, no.
I think it
Nah.
was just the, at least at the very end there, Parker definitely pulled out the confidence and just calling out the tempo of
Yeah.
like Jules coming down of like landing aerials or whatever it may be.
Great comeback by Parker, by the way. Required a lot of mental fortitude to do that. I
yeah.
really respect that. So Sawtooth moving on to losers semis.
Me and Brett.
Going on to play the winner of Bread and Chompers, which is happening right now, chat. Right this very moment. Well done. Well done. That was a really good comeback.
I mean, yeah, game 5. You know how it is. You know who it is.
Yeah. It's just what we do here, you know.
Oh, brother.
That was a great comeback, though. You were like,
I
game
finally
5 was
finally
really good.
adapted to her always going for the pedal wave DI,
yeah.
and like, you saw me call it out I went for like the mental damage call out in game 5 there, just like, okay, you're just gonna DI and parry, I'm just gonna run up and do nothing and then continue my combo.
You also called out her attack timings when coming down. Every time she was coming down, you parried her every single time. Like,
Yeah.
Like, I think that was just incredible adaptation, which, well done.
Thank you.
The second big comeback of the day.
Sheesh.
Not the biggest, though. I'm still surprised I brought that set back. Jesus Christ.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
Yeah, for those of you that don't know, chat, winner semis, I got a reverse 3-0 on Chompers.
Oh, it was a reverse 3-0. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, To be fair, I am still angry about what happened game 1. That was so upsetting.
I don't remember what happened game 1.
The bubble thing off the top.
Oh, that was hilarious.
It was very funny, but also upsetting because it happened to me.
Oh, I mean, yeah, of course.
Believe me, if literally anyone else, I would agree
Exactly. Yeah, it sucks, but it's
I
funny.
acknowledge that it's absolutely hilarious.
Oh no, yeah, it fucking sucks, but it's hilarious.
But it's really funny. So
pretty much.
I love telling people like, yeah, man, that sucks, but that was really funny. Like,
Isn't that a mood?
yeah. Speaking of mood, this is a matchup that happened pretty recently.
I guess it did, right?
It happened at the last tournament I was at, which
Oh,
was
it
like,
did. Yeah. Do you
which
know?
like it was Matt got eliminated by me and Bread, which could happen again today. Who knows? Who knows
Did
what's
we lose
happening?
game audio completely?
Yeah. Do you guys lose game audio? No, we did not.
Weird.
Just reboot and see what happens. Rivals a restart, baby.
Weird. Let's see.
Oh man.
Weird. Was it the box or something? I don't know.
Dude, I'd never know these days. You sure did, Bildred. I think I want to warm up for winners finals. Yeah, I'm actually going to do that, chat.
Oh, okey-doke.
We've never commentated before. I want to, but also another part of me is tryharding, so I want
I
to
feel
go
that.
warm up.
Hey, I can't knock the hustle.
That's fair, yeah. All right, I am going to go warm up.
All right, have
But-
fun.
But Parker's a legend. He'll hold it down.
I'll do my best.
Nah, you won't do your best. You'll do it. I'm like that coach that's telling them, like, you're going to do it.
Do it.
And you're just like,
All right, okay, Yoda.
okay, Yoda. All right, chat. I'm going to head out. Peace.
Bye. Yeah, the music is a bit quieter than I thought. I wanted something a little more relaxed because I could feel myself. I could feel myself getting antsy at the end of my Dino set. So I was like, you know, it probably won't do me any good, but I'm gonna try to pick a slower song. And then I remembered it had like a minute of build-up. Oops. It's a nice song though. You don't ever hear it because who the hell goes into a stage builder menu with like the pre-built assets and stuff? It's nice though. It's maybe not the best pick for a character select alternative. My bad. Anyway, I adjusted the EQ on the game audio. Let me know if it sounds a bit better, because I know it sounded pretty tinny. It seems that we had the low turned down instead of up, which would explain a lot. I'm all alone. It's just me against the world. Yeah, I play the winner of this, so I'm curious about this one for sure. How did the set between these two go last time? I cannot remember. Let's see if I can find out. Oh, Bretsick won their last set. 3-1, at least according to this. Gatekeepers 177. Okay. What's their... It seems they're 1-1. Yeah. No, it's 1-2 Bread's favor. Chompers won the first 2 times they played at 176. And Bread won their last set at 177. It's funny, all their sets were game 4 actually. That's kind of funny. I wonder if character draw had anything to do with it. Because I'm curious if you know, because we've seen how his record with Ash has been going so far this season. I wonder if he's just having some difficulties with Orcane in this matchup. I don't know what kind of characters you've been seeing though earlier. Interesting thought though. I'll have to look at their sets maybe sometime. I say that. I won't. It'd be something I'd like to do and it'd be cool to remember to do, but I'm gonna forget as soon as I hop off this mic. Hell, I might have already forgotten. What was I talking about? I'm talking about the Arcane, but Brent's Apps is pulling him so far. That jab ended up working out great as a parry bait. The coverage with the tongue. Brad was ready for that forward air. DI and very in. It was weird. It was like the reverse hit, so he got sent like really far forward. I'm not used to it going that way. Just barely spaces out of the forward tilt. Oh, he's going for the funny. Yeah. Brett may have had a lead in the beginning, but Chompers has had a pretty clean taking a pretty clean stock and some change here without much on the board against him. But he's still carrying a lot of momentum right now. The needles? What the heck? Let's see. Uh-oh. He's got the 69 power up, and he is now... Matt is now in a kind of a rough spot. Yeah. 69 blessing came at a very unfortunate time for Chompers. Yeah, that was weird. That DI hard out, and I don't know how many resources Brett had left, but I'm guessing not too many. Oh, he thought he had all of it, he says. Oh, his air dodge and his double jump air dodge and double jump were both taken, so yeah, that was a bit of a rough spot. Because yeah, a second up B would have definitely been able to make it back, but yeah. Didn't realize the situation in time. Unfortunate. I've been there.
So let's see. Where are we going?
Interesting to see with Tempest Band. I mean, I guess that makes sense. The platforms, that extra bit of platform makes it harder for... Oh, you know what? He's getting rid of both Spirit Tree and that. Because he wants as much control on the side as possible. But leaving Trample open, probably just because the value of the platform coverage kind of outweighs the slight weirdness that goes on with the edge guard. The goofiest of sharking. Man, I understand the skill involved with like those up air, down air, up strong, whatever the heck. But man, it'll never not feel like the most fraudulent confirm on the planet. It feels like it shouldn't work, and yet it does every time. Well, not every time, but you know what I mean. It's pretty freaking good. Ooh. Needles forcing an air dodge, and Chompers capitalizing on that, but not really able to get much further beyond that one forward. I'm loving these needle sprays to as like not like an anti-air, but like not like a landing option, just to like cover space in front of him as he's landing, or as he's trying to get on, like jump on top of somebody. Covers a lot of space. Yeah, Chompers with a pretty sizable lead here in game 2. I was about to comment I'm not going to be able to find a kill, but okay, yeah. It's not like Rana was sitting at like 180 or anything like that. But yeah. We're able to close it out. The Thronork raid, wow. thank you, Torque. Hello. We're in loser's quarters. Chompers is playing Ronald because he hates us. Yeah, we're sitting in losers quarters. Winners finals, you're looking at Dinos and Ash. And I, Sawtooth, am playing the winner of this set. So that's how your bracket's shaken up so far. Brett's building a little bit of momentum back in this last talk here, but I'm not sure it's going to be quite enough. That was a really good tech response. I like that. And keeps the rinse repeat going. Oh, but flubs the finish, but he gets it down trying to cover it, cover a retreat. Oh, he's still holding this together. He calls it out. Can I please get an epic gamer? I mean, that looks like a pretty epic gamer moment to me. That was pretty epic. But yeah, everything's going good. Everything's going pretty good. No! Aww. Oh, hello. I heard something cling, cling, cling on the floor. Oh, I bet it was, I think it was the coin. Was that the coin? Yeah, it was the coin. As a reminder, since I don't know if it's been mentioned on stream in a while, but for those of you who are somehow not aware, Breadstick is a dual Orcane Absa main who picks his character every game by flipping a custom coin with Orcane on one side and Absa on the other. That is how he decides his character for every single set he plays, pretty much, like 99% of them. It's incredible. Like, I'll have to, if any of y'all haven't seen it yet and want to, I'll see if I can get him to show it off after the set, because it's pretty cool. Yeah, he does it like, I've only heard of him not doing it like one time, and I can't even remember exactly the circumstances. I think it's when he was just trying to practice something, I don't remember. But we're seeing the Orcane come out. I was talking about how, you know, given the Chompers Rano's record on Ash this season being, I think now 2-0 in Ash's favor. I wonder if the Orcane is just, I was wondering if the Orcane is something that we're struggling with, so maybe this might turn things around a bit for Breadstick, but it's not looking too good so far here. Chomper's just sitting there waiting for some sort of opening to come, but Orcane is not exactly the character that just gives you openings by pressing buttons. Kind of surprised that killed. That looked like decent DI. Oh, good call out on the approach. Oh, it goes. That was. My dude just teleported that other bubble. What the heck? Yeah, trying to use needles to catch the recovery, but Orcane was just kind of hovering a little bit too below the ledge for that needle angle to cover. Oh my, yeah, it's gross. It's so gross, man. Ooh, good tech. Ooh, okay. Okay. This is a solid little edge guard you got from yeah. That was so good. I love that. Using the I don't know how he's gonna really punish that, but he put out the puddle forward strong to just barely get there in time. That was smart. And gets the stock for his trouble. Uh-oh. Yeah, Breadstick pulling something together here in this game 3. Yeah, we didn't play too much last Heat Wave. I'd be super down. Whenever we're at, I'd be down to play some more friendlies. Always down for some games. Uh-oh, but this, yeah, Bread, kind of a bit of a fumble there off stage from Breadstick there. Tech chase with the tongue. This could be huge. The jet lag got me from gate waivers. Oh gosh. Yeah. All right. Doesn't go. DI's away from the bubble that time again. Maybe it's misjudging the spacing or something. Because we saw him lose the last Orcane set from that exact same mistake. Or at least I can only think of it as a mistake. Who knows? So let's see. Where's Chompers gonna take us now? Blazing Light and the biggest stage are out of the question. We've seen Tempest get banned. Fun. We're not going there. Getting rid of the. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I have no strong feelings one way or another. Oh. Oh, and he goes into a ground attack? I like that. I'm gonna have to remember that. Because I've definitely got cheesed by that on on close to a platform similarly. Ooh, yeah. I mean, that was definitely an up strong. I was trying to catch a drift and drift in, but nothing there. I'm no longer alone. It's variable vacancy.
It is variable vacancy.
Live on stream. Crazy, bro. I love it.
The bubble wiggle.
Yeah, he's just down
Oh, nice catch.
It just went a little.
Yeah, Chompers is really good at using tongue to tech chase. Happened a lot last week. I don't remember if it was against Brad. It might have been.
What was that?
I remember not last week, but 2 weeks ago, Chompers was doing a really good job tech chasing with tongue. And I can't remember if it was against Brad specifically.
Maybe. I was actually commenting on that earlier. Last weekly, it was actually Breadstick that won the set.
Yes.
3-1. Do you know what characters he happened to use in that set mostly?
I don't remember.
Don't remember, because I was commenting on...
Nice.
I
hate that.
I was hypothesizing that given his he's down 2-0 versus Ash this season, I wonder if the Orcane just kind of becoming a bit of a trouble matchup with this for this Rano here. But I don't know. I have no evidence to support that claim, but ooh. Yeah,
But
the random back air is going to take that stock.
The up B the wrong way is definitely something that I sympathize with. I used to do that a lot.
Dude, I
still
do that a lot. Are you kidding me?
You're also one of the characters that can up B the wrong way.
And then I'm just like panicking as I'm trying to drift towards the wall.
Yeah.
It's evil.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, Breadstick. Uh-oh. I started to compliment Breadstick for getting a sizable lead here, and then suddenly he's in an edge guard situation.
Ooh.
No way! Gross. Don't like that.
Yeah.
Don't like that. Another 3-1. These two have gone to game 4 every set. That's hilarious.
Who do we got next?
Looks like winners finals, so that would be Dinos and Ash. By Street Wave Rano coming soon, or something. Allegedly. Swap.
Oh God.
Let's see. Forest Burn. I'll put Dream. And then we got.
Getting the Dr. Pepper was the worst idea. These are terrible mask burps.
Oh
This
no.
is awful.
Oh god, I know exactly what you mean.
Oh. Goodbye, Thronor.
Yeah, see ya, Thronor. Have a good one.
I'm gonna get my soda
Alright.
back though. Sody time.
Alright.
Who wants to watch Winners Finals when we have Abyss Ball dinners on?
Abyss. Oh gosh, they're playing Abyss Mallow on one of the side setups. Abyss Mallow Dittos. That sounds like pain. Ah, I see. How does a copy pasta go? Or it's like, yeah, I know by his first day. We're close like that. Oh man. No, I was trying to reach around the monitor on my roller chair for my water bottle on like a raised platform.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
That sounds like it could have been a very bad idea. Like I reach a little too far and the chair just rolls off and I just eat shit. Dinos perks up and looks in my direction when I say eat shit. Yeah? Oh yeah! Weirdo.
So yeah, we're down to our top 4 today.
Top 4, yes. Top 4. I fight Chompers and lose your semis, and we got this to decide who's gonna run into one of those two next. But yeah, so let's see.
Pokey, I thought you were gonna be here this week.
Yeah, Pokey's not here because
Yeah.
he's cringe or something, maybe. Allegedly.
Oh, you're sick?
Oh,
That's
you're
rough.
sick? Alright, yeah. Yeah, you are, you're sick with it. Sheesh.
Feels bad, man.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, that does suck. I do like we can do customs for premium skins now.
Dude, it's so cool.
I
I'm
wish
just,
I had one.
Okay. Yeah, oh yeah, Mo doesn't really.
I
no,
have
he's
just
got-
a
he's
just
got-
champion model.
He has, oh, there is Champion. Yeah, that's right.
But that's it. And
Yeah.
I don't even have it because I had stuff going on.
Isn't there,
That's
doesn't one of the workshoppers have a steampunk skin, or am I misremembering? So let's see. Because I know there's one I'm missing. I know it's Orcane. Never mind. It's not. It's not.
Yeah. Thank you, SBS.
The
I
Steam-
appreciate that.
Yeah. The steampunk skins are Orcane, Sylph. Crap, who's the other one? Absa.
I can't remember.
Orcane, Sylph,
Yeah,
Absa. Wait, and then I forgot it again. My gosh, what am I saying? Zetterburn.
yeah.
Zetterburn.
Oh, that up air
Zetterburn.
killed?
That's the one I'm forgetting. Yeah. Yeah, Absa's the only one of those I'm missing. And it's been the only one I've been missing for a while. Oh wait, no, it's not true. I'm missing Champion Molly now. Never mind.
Yeah.
I forget that skin exists sometimes. But anyway, in an attempt to talk about the set here, Dino-
Pick one.
pick one. Ooh, pick one. You know what? I'll give variable stuff. I'll take the chat bottle. So we got that here. That'd be pretty poggers champion of you, Mr. Esport.
Ooh, nice. Avoiding that down strong, but did not avoid the second one. Oh,
Have these two played this season? I think
yes. They played a few weeks ago, I believe.
a few weeks ago.
They have played at least once.
Okay.
Dinos won.
Wait, no, because Dinos was this was Grands last week.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
yeah.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
Dinos won a very close 5 sets.
You know what? I'm just gonna check. I'm just gonna check their record because I've got nothing better to do. Clearly. No, both sets were game 4, Dino's favor.
Okay. I guess I remember it being closer.
Yeah, I mean, hey, for all we know, those games. I don't remember really either of those
Yeah.
sets, but for all we know, they could have been really close. But so let's see. Ash is counter picking us with Julesville, opting for less plat drop shenanigans from Mr. Plat Drop over here.
Oh, nice
That was-
parry.
Yeah, that was really good. Oh, you're drinking like the ginger hops mead you're talking about. Oh, that sounds so good.
Ooh, there's up strong. Even 2 stocks. Some real neutral going on right now. There's the first hit.
Yeah, neither player really. In lieu of platforms, Dinos is just opting to just
Yeah.
like full hop, double jump, and just like exist in the air.
Good read on the tech. The Dinos is just not letting up right now.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Good. Good patience there.
Yeah. I would have been tempted to hit the up strong. And I think Dinos knew it wasn't going to work. Oh.
The teleport pops Orcane up in a juggle situation.
Ooh. Oh, that dash attack was so close. That up strong isn't
not-
going to do it.
Yeah, not gonna be able to get a punish on that.
Down strong?
Ooh, the down strong.
Nice.
Nice.
That was a really good comeback on that stock and down air.
Yeah. Just a raw down air off the platform.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, there's the
Okay.
parry. So Ash got this edge guard going. But it's just gonna get
Ooh.
popped up by the teleport.
Yeah, tries to cover.
Oh,
Tries to
there's
put
the
out
parry.
a drop and try to cover both of them, but a little slow to try to get a parry on the teleport.
Well,
there.
clearing the smoke with puddle was pretty good.
Yeah.
Ash is. Oh, unable to punish.
I got schmixed by those clones too. It's always so gratifying, you know, when you're when you're commentating the Force Burn set, and both you and the person who's fighting the Force Burn get mixed up on which one is the real one and which one's the fake one.
Yeah.
It makes me feel like less of an idiot, and I'm happy about that. I like feeling smart.
But yeah, Ash
It's like,
missing,
oh thank God I'm not doing it.
Ash missing that dash attack there at the end of that game. There's so much time for Dinos to just punish that for down strong.
Yeah, unfortunate for sure. Running us right back, as Ash is prone to do. Yeah, the timing was a little bit late on that parry anyway, but yeah, I like the idea.
Ooh, that's so scary being up there.
Just carries across the stage with
nice
like
carry.
nair,
Yeah, the
nair,
platform is going away. There's gonna be a rough
platform's
edge guard
stuck.
for Dinos.
Ooh.
Clears the
good
smoke.
drop with the covers.
Knows where the real one is.
Yeah,
but just barely, not enough.
there's
to kill.
definitely some movement patterns that the clone will take.
Uh-oh.
There's just something about the way it just kind of dashes in a straight line for a while, you know?
Yeah.
It's weird.
Ash almost got the mix-up on that recovery, but not quite. Down strong vibe check.
The vibe check. Well, Kane's got a lot of moves that feel like vibe checks.
Oh, that was clone.
You get down tilted across the stage 5 times, and you're like, all right, I get it. My vibe's been checked. You can stop now. I failed the vibe check. Please.
There's a down tilt. Oh, misses the bubbles though. But this punish game is still going. Back a sweet spot. Almost
Woo!
kills.
Yeah, catches that.
Oh,
no!
just a little bit off.
Yeah, tries to catch the lack of resources landing, but Dino's able to drift in far enough to just avoid it completely.
Yeah. Ooh, down strong. Oh, bad
yeah,
DI.
catches some rough DI there. Ash is in a pretty decent position now. And every time I've tried to save,
nice
every time
mix-up.
I've said that, it jinxes him. So I'm gonna pretend this is wood. Let's see. Okay, gets the
Back
got this
airs.
platform coming in just a perfect spot for him.
Yeah.
I don't. Was that meant to be like a down tilt?
Maybe
Probably.
he was going for down strong.
Ooh, maybe, yeah, something. Yeah, because either one would have caught a landing there, and
Yeah.
then that a pretty decent response.
Ooh.
Does the up air spike?
Nice.
Yep.
Good hydroplane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gets sent too far out to really make it back there. Ash on the board though now. But yeah, we'll see if we can get more than just a game 4 set like these last two have been. For these two. Kind of picking a spirit tree. Okay. This is. Wait. It's interesting. I feel like this is a stage that Ash tends to go to a lot. But I guess. You know what? I'm remembering this is Forest Burn, not the Claren.
Yeah.
Forest Burns love this stage, which is always kind of interesting to me because they ban FD so often. But I mean, it's not just like the lack of platforms in the middle. It's these side platforms do so much for Forest Burn's recovery, and any inch you can take, and you can like any use of these platforms, you can take an inch and get a mile. Plus, it just lets him get out of the corner easier, which is also something that are very welcome to have if you're so worried about.
But
getting
Ash is
mixed
so
up.
good on this stage. It lets Ash really push his punish game, which is one of the things he's really good at. So that was an early first stock.
Yeah, the side blast zones too. Yeah, that's right. They are closer than at least I tend to remember.
Ooh, don't die to that up air. Oh,
Ooh,
that.
Yeah,
dude,
that was some close back air shenanigans. That was
Yeah.
solid.
that was rough. There was not a lot you could do there as a Ash.
Yeah.
And we're even game. Yeah, these fairs.
Ooh, yeah, just ops and not even go for that landing. Just tries to disappear in the smoke and try again.
Using drop
He was
with
just
the
standing
clear
underneath
clone.
it. I'm betting that was trying to be a parry attempt, so maybe just a bit late.
Yeah, maybe. Okay. Combust is available for Dinos. There's the parry. Up air
Ooh, yeah,
Combust isn't
wrong-
enough.
Wrong side for it to kill,
Yeah.
and even then, Orcane so heavy off the sides,
Ooh.
it may not have even killed anyway. With
Up
how
air
far
is
it
gonna
sent
take it. And the Ash is
That was
lead
an
again.
early stock.
Yeah. Well, it's 109.
him. And then, yeah,
Jab check.
that's been there's been a couple of stocks like that this set of Ash getting a pretty solid sequence to take the stock, and then just not expecting the immediate
Ooh, that
kill
almost
option
worked.
off of the platform.
Oh, that is not the direction I expected that to send, but
I'm liking these landing up
Yeah.
airs that we're seeing. It's an interesting
ooh,
choice.
nice
that
delay on that back air.
But it's so low knockback that you can kind of use it as like a weird little like landing pop up. It's cool. Ooh, the plat boost down air.
Ooh, that was a good mix-up. Oh, catches the bubbles.
That might be dead.
Oh,
Yeah.
right in the corner.
That's a tough one. Yeah, that's how I feel. That's how I feel every time that move hits me.
Yeah, died in the corner too.
Same situation, game 4 set. Yeah. Uh-oh, controller bug. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's doing that. I'll handle it. I'll handle it. But yeah, it's me, Chompers, and loser semis. No, it's the other way.
I'm gonna get off commentary for now.
Okie dokie.
Yep.
I'll fix this up here. Loser semis. Cool. Here I go. Alright, Chompers.
Boo. Chompers and Sawtooth are currently playing the video game right now. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Are the names all good? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think Parker said him before he got on to the game.
What a nice guy. You know, he drove me here. He's actually a very nice person.
What a piece of shit.
Yeah, right? I mean, he acts all nice, and then he plays Sylvanas. It's like he's trying to make you feel bad when you play him.
It's like in Smash how all like the Pac-Man players and shit are like the nicest people you meet.
Yeah.
It's just how it goes.
Although, I don't know if you can say the same thing about the Steve players, but
Steve is a mixed bag,
yeah.
but I love them all anyways because they're playing Minecraft Steve.
Hello, AZ Rivals of Aether.
Oh my god. That's us.
Yes, that's us. It's you and me. That literally you and me, and also, I mean, sorry, you and me. Steve is hype.
You get it. You understand.
Steve is hype if I get to watch him. Then Steve is hype.
Oh, if he committed, I think he might have had that, but it was scary to commit.
So, I don't actually know how people feel about this matchup because I never see it here, and that's like 80% of where my Rivals knowledge comes from.
The thing about Rano, he really struggles with disjoints sometimes, and Sylv has the biggest disjoints, right? So he can get boxed out pretty hard, but particularly the edge guard is so fucking oppressive. He, like, everything he does, like, because, look, see, he has to recover horizontally
Yeah.
basically all the time. And if he does burrow, like, if he gets the burrow off, Rano can tongue him and send him right back off stage. So it is a brutal, brutal rinse repeat. And, you know, it's just a character with confirms like that
Yeah.
that are going to kill Sylvanos at pretty solid percents.
Yeah, that actually reminds me. The last time I saw these two play, Chompers got some like heartbreaking reversals
Yeah.
on Sawtooth, and I remember Sawtooth after it was like, "What can I do to try to minimize this edge guard, this like threat of just constantly always being dead from you?" And he's definitely put effort and thought into it, that's for sure. But that doesn't change the fact that it may require a huge burden on him to even just get back to the stage successfully.
It really, it can be a super uphill battle for sure. But we're going to Jewelville game 2.
Yeah.
Solid counter pick from Parker here.
Yeah. What about this stage makes you feel good for Parker here?
The flatter stage, the better for Sylph.
Okay.
It's a bit of an anomaly because Rano also really likes these flat stages because you can't escape from him, and he can kind of just always be covering you by jumping up and throwing out needles diagonally. But
Parker likes triplats too, right? Though.
he does. But
Okay.
I think this gives him a bit of a better chance at keeping the Rano away from him without giving him all these platform options, right? Because if the Rano's needle camping you, it's not like the worst thing ever if you're Sylvanos because you have so much range to kind of get in and contest that. But the platforms add like a whole nother element. Like you see, he was basically an advantage that entire stock.
Yeah. And I'm one thing I am seeing for sure from Sawtooth is even if his own recovery is difficult, he's definitely being super aggressive on the other end too. Like Chompers was at high percent for a lot of that, so he's getting sent super far away. But when he was trying to side B fling off the tongue, Fair is just such a good trump option that a lot of characters don't have like the luxury of because it's so disjointed, but it's still fast enough for reactions that you can use it as this big threat option that if they DI wrong, you can also convert into like an up air kill confirm.
Exactly.
It's very scary.
It's pretty scary. Do you think Rano wins? I could see it either way, honestly.
Yeah.
I think whenever one of them is at a disadvantage, it just looks fucking miserable for the other. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, I would say that. It feels like that character is winning until the other one hits them.
Yeah, exactly. That to me is pretty much always the mark of an even matchup.
Yeah.
Ooh, made it back on. The grass giving him
And
a little bit of an
this
extra
has been
slide.
so solid by Sawtooth.
Wow.
Like a 3-stock. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't even need to explain why that looks solid. But even beyond that, like, he wasn't dropping edge guards. but he also wasn't really giving Chompers any of these like free approach options. He was playing so carefully around that moving plat,
Yeah.
and Chompers really just had to like grounded approach, which is normally not too like terrible for Rano, but against Disjoint, like you were mentioning, that can be hard. Like if you don't have some way to mix up that approach option, because he's just kind of controlling that mid platform, makes it really hard for Rano and can be sort of limiting.
Yeah, particularly also because Sylvanas is like a little weaker to plat drops, and so removing that option from Chompers'
Absolutely.
entire armory is just it's pretty
Yeah.
hard to deal with.
And that's the cool idea about the Jules pick as well, is if you eliminate platforms altogether, you run the risk of recoveries eliminating that option for yourself.
Exactly.
Jules Veil gives you this sort of like, okay, if I can just stall out long enough, I can get this platform towards me, and I can use this as a mix-up option.
He is taking so much fucking damage.
Yeah, he's at 89%, but luckily Sylvanas, so now he gets to do that.
Yeah, he's already getting pretty close.
Yeah.
Chompers manages to find his way out of the combo,
Yeah,
but
good DI.
oh,
And he held that too for even just those couple extra seconds. I wonder if that made the difference there.
it probably did. He knew he had some time to put some mustard on that thing. Ew, that was gross.
Yeah, these instant RARs in like these mid combo strings not only look really cool, but are super hard to deal with because you can just carry him across the other stage to the other side, and suddenly now it's a silver covering not at like 40, but actually at like 80.
Yeah.
Good way to even that back up though, and 60% can be pretty huge for Rano. Like that, because you're dead there.
I was pointing at the screen, like, about to point out the platform approach that Chompers just used that
Yep.
I was pointing out that last game,
Yeah.
because it wasn't there.
Yep.
And he used it to get a kill, so really I can't think of a better way for him to prove me right.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing that I feel like a lot of players don't realize against Silva, a lot of players who aren't experienced. The up B is really not that disjointed. So many moves will beat it out. And so like you saw, not only did that up B lose to Fair, it lost to the spike hitbox of Fair, which
Yeah.
is even closer to Rano. It makes it so scary for the Sylv to just slip up once.
Yeah, it's pretty terrifying, especially because this is another character where he's going to have really fast options to push you off stage, and this is a pretty scary stage to be off of.
Yeah. Yeah, there's not a lot of places to go. Like, oh, that still caught him. Sylv is so big.
Yeah, a little bit of charge on the weak one, still going to kill you.
Yeah, and this is really just kind of one player taking over a little bit so far. I mean, talk about a swinging set, but we'll see if Parker can get it back into his favor. He does have the counter pick advantage. No Jules Veil available for him anymore. What would you be feeling?
I'm thinking, you can see him kind of thinking about hovering it too. He was hovering Spirit Tree, which I think is not a bad choice. This is another like okay choice. He's really, I think, trying to find a stage that he can pick that's not going to provide too much utility from the platform for Chompers. Because we saw how badly that went already, right?
Yeah.
Like, it quite literally made the difference.
Yeah, and I really like this stage too because it uses the platforms in an interesting way where he can control one of those platforms, and he can, if he spaces properly, and also, oh my god, bubble. If he spaces properly, he can control that platform, and because the platforms are so split apart, you can't really use the platform as an approach option because it's under his control. Disadvantage, I mean, then the platform is anyone's game, but when you're in neutral, you can kind of control the side. That's what I'm worried about, though, is when Chompers gets kind of on that platform or, like, he's trying to get the edge guard, there's not really a lot of places to go, and those, like, fast, like, if he can get close enough to the Sylv to threaten on the platform, the fast fall, like, fast aerials that he's going to do, like Nair or something, can get really oppressive, and it's right next to the blast zone.
Yeah, absolutely. And, ooh, he ate another bubble. This is very quickly swinging back in Chompers' momentum.
Oh, that Fair scared me for a second. I thought it was going to die.
That right there, that's why the edge guard is so fucking hard, because he just covered literally every burrow option with that tongue. As long as he times it right, it's really, really hard to do anything about.
Yeah.
You just kind of have to accept it as the Sylvanas. And that killed him!
And
Just like that, he swings it all the way into a stock lead.
yeah, and to be honest, that DI didn't even look like that bad from Parker. It looked like he was moving in the right direction. I mean, look at it. I don't even need to say anything.
Come on, man!
this is one more interaction away from Jesus.
Yeah, you can tell how frustrated Parker was with that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
It's pretty hard to deal with. Yeah. All right. All right. Play Ash whenever you're ready, Matt.
Yeah. Tongue does that astral to a lot of people.
That's kind of where I am too. Esport. Like once I saw the second tongue, I was like, oh yeah, that's rough. It's understandable. That it's really tough to deal with when you have to recover like that. Yeah, I respect the pick because it's like you're trying to. Yeah, I was talking about it on comms where I was like, you're looking for a stage where he can't just get past your really solid wall with these platforms like he did with Rockwall. But it's so hard to find one of those, especially when he bans. It's understandable.
I think there's a lot to look at, just like the Jules, just compare the Jules Veil game to like some of the other games and think about how maybe you can like play that same neutral even with the platform shift. Because like that Jules game was really, really convincing, I won't lie.
It was, yeah. Well, yeah, it's that platform being there adds like a whole new dimension of approach options.
Yeah.
And so you have to think about it differently. And it is tough because Rano is fucking lightning fast.
Yeah.
You know? So it's rough. But-
Chompers is also picking up Rano very, very, very fast.
Yes.
It's-
I was talking about it earlier. This is a man who he learns everything, and the scariest time you fight him is like the 5th time.
Yeah.
He's someone that will watch his VoDs. He will learn everything you've ever wanted to do in your entire life. He'll write your bucket list for you.
Yeah.
And then he'll make you go do it before he fair spikes you.
Oh my.
He's pretty tough nut to crack.
And
for sure.
I feel like that's the most timely segue into this next match, because this is the person who knocked him actually into losers originally.
It is.
So if he can showcase his learning prowess, it would be by getting this set back. And I wasn't able to really see it, but I'm pretty sure that the other set was a nail biter too. So even just going off where we started from the last set, that this one's going to be a good one for sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be real interesting. And I think one thing I've noticed about Chompers Rano is he's kind of struggling with the Orcane at the moment.
Yep.
I think he kind of really relies on some of these edge guards to kill, and Orcane's a character that's not going to die horizontally that often. So
Yep.
you have to really, really push these vertical kills or find these spike edge guards, and that's pretty difficult to do on a character like Orcane sometimes.
Yeah. And I think that it's especially difficult for him too, because the Orcane matchup, the Orcane kind of carries you across the side and then forces you in an edge guard situation, and you have to deal with bubbles, and that whole thing can be like mentally taxing. But then you also have a character that has the same kill pressure as you, if not arguably better.
Yeah.
It makes it so like these slip-ups, these potential like figuring out the character, not even just figuring out the character, but figuring out the player, can take too much time, and the Orcane's already killing you.
Yeah.
And this is a huge start for Ash. 110 is definitely within kill realm, but like you said, it's not super easy to find that for Rano.
Yeah, it's
Specifically against Orcane. Rano can kill very well.
for sure. Yeah.
Orcane makes it a little bit more difficult for him.
You just have to rely more on the upstrong confirms, which I
Yes.
think he's definitely still learning.
Yes. That being said, we saw a lot of them showcased in the last set, so it is by no means something he's uncomfortable with.
There's one. Yeah, it's I think what we really, really saw with this set in winners is that whoever took the lead kind of just had it the whole time.
Huh, okay.
Like there wasn't that much comeback potential from either player, I feel,
Yeah.
in the first one. Good DI into the bubble that time.
Yeah, and that's something he's been trying to set up a lot this game. Not to honestly the greatest success. He's been putting a bubble in a lot of spots to try to DI to it. Hasn't really been able to get him to save him. So having that work that time one, a proof of concept, but two, also showcases like a little bit how you can even out some of this kill pressure threat that this Orcane may have on you.
It's true. And if you saw the first set, that's actually how he lost too, is he barely missed a bubble that he set
Ooh,
up.
Great job from Ash. Great first game. But yeah, I'm really interested to see if that comes into play, because all it takes is living in bubble 2 or 3 times, getting back to stage once, and just flipping the script in one neutral interaction, and that can swing a game.
It really can. Like these are two characters that just do not let up in advantage state.
Yeah.
So it's gonna depend a lot on how Chompers. I think it's kind of on Chompers to move around Ash's like really consistent neutral options.
Yeah.
Because like he's throwing out these super good like. He's doing the back air falling back air, right? Or he started doing like a lot of back air falling dare to try and mix it up a little bit. And these are all like really good fast options that are going to cover and lead into something else. And so it's going to be kind of on Chompers to find the holes in that flowchart, I think.
Yeah. And you brought up an interesting point in the last set that I feel like could be articulated a little bit here. You said that Reno actually struggles to do with disjoint, and honestly, I personally believe kind of Orcane brings that in spades. Whether or not it's disjoint on a move or if it's bubbles, it's still this threat range that's super hard for the Reno to approach. If you space bubbles or even just like neutral B, it can be really hard for the Reno to just run in and beat that move. Because even though you can clear bubbles occasionally, sometimes that's just enough of an opening for like Bear to come through. And Bear is definitely a move to be afraid
he
of.
didn't parry it. Yeah, it can definitely be a bit of a problem. And also, Esport brought up a good point. It's true, Ash's bubble drift is pretty good. So Chompers isn't getting like a lot of damage when he puts him into tongue like that.
Yeah.
And he's also, he kind of, as Orcane, he kind of has the freedom to jump up a lot in a matchup like this. And so it's harder for him to get tongued in the first place, too.
Yeah. Although we did see 2 right off the start, granted no poison stacks, and nothing was really able to be gotten off them, even like an edge guard, so.
Oh! He just fucking let it rip!
Did you see how early that died? This is like high blast zone too. This is not a low blast zone stage. Wow.
Yeah, that's Orcane up strong, baby. And Chompers has no air dodge. Gonna make it back, though.
Yeah, this is, it's gonna take some effort to bring back. Reno can absolutely do it, but with the pace and the pressure Ash has been putting on him, it's really going to be a test for Chompers to bring this one back. So far, so good.
Yeah, it's like I said, his advantage is great. He's just making these small mistakes, and he's having.
Oh my! What the? I saw him try to do that a couple of times earlier with the dare into up smash, but it was like really far from connecting. That's why he was trying to do it. That killed at 92.
Yeah, he killed with 1 in the previous game, too. Oh! Okay, he knew that wasn't going to kill, but just a tiny little bit of extra damage from the whirly-durly. Looking for that fair spike on the wall jump.
This is scary for both of them. The Dacus not going to connect. Wouldn't have killed if it had. Could have been opening for Chompers. Instead, it's an edge guard scenario. That bubble. Oh!
Wow, that connected like pixels away from missing.
Yeah, that's tough. That is hard. The up air is scary. The up air into down smash apparently also scary. Something to keep in mind.
Yeah, the belly flop, like, it didn't leave that much room for Chompers to drift away. Maybe if he drifted up a little bit, he could have gotten away from it easier, but yeah, that was tough.
I like this pick. I like this pick a lot. I saw him, he got an early stock on Ash too, so you can't necessarily say that it's gonna like, you know, only benefit Ash to have these kind of bigger blast zones, but I think one, having these platforms as approach options are huge for him here. I feel like so many of his like successful approaches have been like platfall aerials that he's been doing off these, but also just the fact that like he has a little bit more time to think. Even when he's on the edges, he can have maybe a platform there to like be patient, charge up needles, and kind of reset. The other stage was really small and to some degree worked for him, but this one will give him a little bit more space to breathe.
I'm a little surprised that killed, honestly.
Yeah.
And I agree. I think the thing about it doesn't help Orcane's recovery that much.
Oh, that's so good. That was so
wow.
smart. He knew that there was not a puddle on stage.
Yeah, he committed when it really counted.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if there's a galaxy thing there or not. He's dead.
Oh, yeah. See, he missed
missing
the bubble
yeah.
again.
He's setting up for it. He's got the right idea. The DI just get there. Maybe not quite.
Oh, man.
But yeah,
Ash
this is a big lead. This is a huge shift in momentum from some of our previous games.
Yeah, this is like, it totally flipped the switch. I mean, I was going to say at the start of the game, we've really seen Chompers struggle edge guarding Ash. And this time, he just hasn't, he basically hasn't stopped.
Yeah. But, I mean, it's important to keep in mind that, like, one of those stocks just ended at 30%. If Ash can take this stock, like, this could be
that
bad.
catch was brutal.
If Ash can eke out a lot in the stock, we've seen how fast he can even things up, but 122% is not too healthy of a percent when you have Dacus coming in out of nowhere.
Yeah, it's a bit scary for sure.
Oh, that down smash actually mixing him up. He was expecting something else, hoping to try to get to that bubble. Doesn't quite do it, holds full out, and now Ash has a pretty significant opening into this game.
Yeah, the unfortunate DI on the down strong, and now this is where it's actually super scary for Chompers.
Yeah.
Because we've seen how brutal these bubble edge guards have been. If he gets sent off stage, it could be lights out.
And Chompers going
Beautiful.
nice, nice. Chompers was going really hard at the end of the game with some of those raw Dacus attempts, and I don't blame him. Like, that's how you mentioned, you kind of have to kill him off the top there. But that can be so scary because Orcane can just keep throwing out moves, and Dacus, as amazing as it can be, loses to most of Orcane's grounded options that he's going to be throwing out.
It definitely will, yeah. You can kind of see that's something Chompers does a lot with Edalus too. Like, he'll get to that last stock, and suddenly, like, the patience he exhibits throughout the entire game just goes right out the fucking window, and he's come flying at you.
Sometimes to his benefit. Like, for example, the edge guard, right, where it's like there's this patient, calm, composed edge guard, and sometimes he'll just take your stock at 30 because he recognizes an opening. But other times, it can look a little bit scary in his favor because he's just seeming a little bit too impatient. If the opponent picks up on that, finds the right options into the right combos, it can be terrifying. And this edge guard is looking terrifying.
It was definitely pretty scary, but finding the bubble doesn't find it that second time, though. Unfortunate. I think he would have died even with it.
Has this stage been played already? Am I thinking of the last set? It feels maybe not.
I don't remember.
Maybe not, because I doubt Chompers would have picked it into Ash, and this is the first Ash counter pick. So unless it was the first game, I doubt it.
I can't remember where they played first game. It might have been Forest Floor.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that sounds right. Yeah. Either way, this is a huge hill for Chompers to climb.
Yeah, it's, okay, I thought Downstrong might have killed. Rano Downstrong is very strong, as you can see.
Very important parry there. That would have been a different stock exchange if you didn't quite get that. And we're getting a bubble here, not able to get the same punishes as on the big boy still.
Yeah.
And I am seeing what you're mentioning. Ash's DI on those bubbles are actually really good. He went up there, and he knew the platform wasn't near him, so there was really only so many things that Chompers could follow up with there.
Yep, absolutely. You can really see, and Chompers got a little overzealous on it too, not recognizing like Ash was going to throw out an option when he came out of the bubble, and you see he got caught and ended up in a death. Now it's going to be really on Chompers to find an
nice.
He's
so consistent with those. He hit that on breadstick earlier, and a huge reversal, and very important. Maybe that can open the door for him too, but these edge guards have been so scary from Ash. Great opening, but it's going to get hit by the down tilt out of hit stun. This is, oh man, they're both kind of throwing out moves. That down smash trading, very spooky if you're Chompers right now.
Yeah,
does get that bear, that is huge. Oh, the fair not going to connect, and now he's on his own edge guard scenario. Great drift, that was so heads up from Chompers. I cannot believe he managed to get out of that, and now he's reversing it with his edge guard of his own.
That's the power of the platform, baby. It gave him so many options to avoid Ash there.
Oh my gosh, this game could be anyone's right now. Both of them are so close to dying, and that Dacus is huge. Wow. Wow. I mean, Chompers, we talked about the Dacus at high stakes scenarios, and oh my gosh, it came through for that one.
It just works sometimes, baby. That's definitely the Edalus.
Woo!
Yeah, that, you see the massive difference that having the platform there makes.
Yeah.
Like, the first two edge guards, like, Ash definitely just, like, overextended a bit, ran into the tongue and stuff. I'm unsurprised that we're coming back here. I mean, this is Ash's stage, right?
Yeah, and I mean, that set was by no means out of his favor. In fact, in his favor for most of it. Chomp got a huge stock to even it up. And both the games that Chomps has won have been these kind of miracle stocks on like the second stock of Ash.
Yeah, it really has been.
And if he can't find that, it's going to take a lot for him to be evening these up without those kind of huge, big plays. But I mean, what we have noticed is that in high-stakes scenarios, Chompers does not choke. So
He's got the confidence.
Yeah.
Like, he knows what he wants to do. He's not afraid to go for the risky plays. And
Great
it pays off
upbeat.
for him a lot. That was so close to being such a huge read, too. If Ash had spaced it better, he would have
Oh,
gotten
that
it.
was so good.
Whoa!
The bear just slightly misspaced, and that dare into down smash. Chompers wasn't low enough to get the tech there, so that was just a confirm from Ash, and that is going to blow this game wide open into his favor. And like you mentioned in their first set, every time one of them got an advantage, it was so important for the pace of the rest of the game.
Yeah, it really is. It's going to be all on, again, we find Chompers.
Oh, goes
Went
for the
for the F
read.
strong.
It honestly, it was really close. If he was just slightly farther back, he had the read, I think.
Yeah, it was
Great roll.
definitely close. That percent, not quite enough to kill. It needed a couple more. Backer off the
Oh,
top, he
yeah.
DI'd it all the way in.
Yeah, that was maybe not panic DI from Ash, but certainly not the most ideal. So that's going to give Chompers a little bit of an opening, and we've seen how Chompers can
Brother.
convert. No puddle right now. Keep in mind, no puddle.
Yep, absolutely zero puddle. Great read.
parry. Yeah, he knew Chompers wanted to get a lot out of that. So the moment he saw his opening, went for it. And that is once again huge. 69% for Ash. The tongue going to miss, and the percent just keeps adding up.
Yeah, it's getting a little bit dire again, but we've seen him come out of this hole so many times already.
Yeah.
The platform's moving away. That's a huge deal.
This one feels a little different to me, though. Like, this feels, like, really hard, and all that up smash, air not going to connect, and that up smash is going to connect. Yeah.
Beautiful stuff from Ash.
Yeah. I mean, Chompers making that a beautiful set to watch, though. Bringing
Yeah.
it back so often, making our hearts race, but, yeah, Ash is going to pull through.
Yeah, we were right there on the cusp of a reverse 3-0, but instead, Ash taking it for the second time of the day, moving on to grand finals to fight me.
Yeah. Good luck.
What's up? Yeah, you're cool. Go ahead.
Oh. I was about to put Claire in for the cheater. I don't think the cheater's playing Claren today, though. Do we have... Do we have Dinos' custom color for the Forsburn AZ? Probably not. We'll do Forsburn AZ because that's what it should be anyway. Wallet secured. Ash called the cops on him. Hola. That was a fun set to watch.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Yeah,
Still a ways to go, but
yeah. There was so much there in that game. Like, it felt like Ash was in control of like a lot of the pace of it, but you had these like huge explosive stocks, and you just kind of reminded people that like any advantage against Rano can be lost in a second. And I feel like that's important to keep in mind. And if you keep getting those, like, get one of those in a third game, and it's a whole different game as well. So really fun game to watch.
yeah, I need to work on how I approach neutral against that character, and especially like tech options
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah, it's interesting because Reno's one of the few characters that feels unrivaled in the frame data category, but Orcane challenges him as a fellow water character.
Yeah. I'm learning that Orcane's especially good at like stuffing out like those Dacus options like raw.
Yes,
Towards
that's
ledge.
what we were talking about a lot actually. Like, these Dacus options on most characters are like so threatening, but like these just like down tilts from Orcane
They're
constantly.
so quick and
Yeah.
so good to react
I
to,
don't
yeah.
honestly know if there's a window in which Dacus can get through like an Orcane just pressing down tilt. And if it does, it's frame perfect enough to where it may make you rethink your options.
Yeah, and it's just adding more to the read.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah,
it's,
absolutely.
It's fun though. I'm excited to tackle it more.
Yeah, absolutely. And Ash is definitely a fast button presser. So he will make it very hard to find those openings. And we'll see if Dinos can find those openings himself. I know he played this earlier. Ash took a game, but I will say that pace definitely felt mostly in Dinos' favor. Like even the games that were semi-close, it felt like Dinos had this kind of like sort of advantage state for like most of the game that let him kind of fall into like comfort. So I feel like Ash is going to really need to rock that a bit, especially if he's looking to get the full reset.
Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be a good one.
Dinos giving the thumbs up. He is excited and ready to play.
What was that again? 3-1 or 3-2?
3-2.
Oh, that was game 5?
3-2.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
All right. Nice. Alrighty.
And you know what? I would really like to see Ash take this to a reset for a multitude of reasons, but one being, it feels like there's this kind of comfort when Dinos plays Ash. I know I can hear when he talks. He's definitely has a good track record in recent memory on Ash. And even with Forsburn, that's remained the case. So like, I would really like to see Ash able to rock the boat and kind of just switch up in everyone's minds what they expect when they see this match. Especially because I think Dinos has remained relatively untouched so far.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't know if he's lost a full set, which very early in the season, we've only had three tournaments, but that's still no slouch. Like, to approach every Gatekeepers we've had and Bracket Demon from winner's side is very impressive. Ash taking the lead, though.
Yeah, pretty considerable lead, too. Good 68, but that's the classic Forsburn. Jab, jab. Don't roll, don't roll.
Don't roll. Ooh, you want to roll so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really interesting for me to watch the way Dinos plays this matchup too, because he takes into account the Arcane air friction. He fishes for these sharking uppies, or not uppies, up airs a lot, and he uses them in his confirms too. He'll go for these up air, like up smash combos, where the air friction from Arcane is just that much worse and that much harder to get out of them. And he'll net some really early stocks from it. Speaking of early stocks though, that up smash, going to take it right back.
Yeah, on that note, landing up air as 4s is like such a good like bread and butter tool at low percents because they're going nowhere. And it almost kind of like looks like it shouldn't work, but it does for like how good it is. But yeah, so Ash maintaining this lead here. Oh, the dash attack. It looked like Dinos was trying to scout out a parry after that jab 1 or whatever, but Ash just dash attacks away.
That parry to me screamed, I know what button you're going to press, because he was like inside Arcane when he did that, and he knew the timing. He was like feeling the rhythm of Ash, and oh my god, that's 80% from one combo. He does have Combust online, is going to use it for the smoke out to try to get out of there, and I think that's a really good call. That's such a scary situation to be in against Arcane. And you see how fast he can get these stocks, how fast he can get this damage if he can just find the opening. Here we have one right now. That up air gonna connect. All that up smash not gonna come in how he wants to, but that down smash gonna send him off stage. Great DI to live it. He still has his jump. Yeah, he's got a lot here.
Ooh.
And yeah, you can tell Ash really wants that down smash and he's gonna get it, yeah.
Nice, and he gets it, yeah. Yeah, I think there was like one opportunity maybe where Dinos could have gotten a Dungeon Dice Monsters to down air to up smash, but he goes for an up tilt instead, and he's just like, but if this misses. So, could have killed it. Yeah, Steven and I, we saw the same thing. But it is, in fact, RNG.
Truly. I don't know. I don't remember what percent Arcane was at, but I think with the right DI, Ash could have definitely... And Ash, one thing I will give to him, 100%, his DI is often really on point, even in high-stakes scenarios. Ash really comfortable with that, and maybe that's just enough to throw Dinos off and hesitate with an up smash or something like that. Oh, great there. Does have
or-
puddle on stage, but now he doesn't. Oh, man.
Yeah.
I mean, Ash looking so commanding at the start of this, but Dinos making you forget
Oh.
about that right away, and now it's 2-2.
Clone up smash. Very, very nice confirm.
Yeah. And the run back, I mean, close game one, but for a period of time, it kind of wasn't. Ash was definitely in favor. So it really tells me that Dinos maybe it was his own gameplay, maybe he just like has a new idea for this matchup, but to bring it back after what was, for the most part, a pretty commanding lead for most of the game, tells me there's something here that he's hoping to showcase in game two.
I love that interaction because Dinos' resources were just going out one by one, Ash doing a really good job, and then his clone died, and he's just like, my escape! And then he just up-Bs past that entire situation. It was really
Yeah.
funny to me.
Ash not afraid to chase the force burn even when he would be out of the combos. Sometimes Dinos rushing a little bit to get the clone or the smoke out, and is giving Ash some of these extensions. Looking for the cape loop, isn't going to find it, and that's going to be a down smash up air. And look, I called the first game pretty clearly in Ash's favor for the most part. I would say the second game followed that suit too. I'm going to guess we're probably not seeing Merchant right away. Yeah, we're not. But that is exactly how you want to start it if you are Ash. Get these quick games out of the way. You just played a grueling game 5. You want to get to the reset as soon as possible. And Dino's a player that will start picking up on things very quickly. So you don't want to give him too much time to figure those things out.
I actually can't believe he didn't die to that last
Yeah.
up air. I don't know. Like, that... It's just one of those situations where it's like, oh yeah, that wasn't the DI, and he's just dead. But it didn't Galaxy, and he lived in that. Like, that's crazy. I actually still can't get over that. But anyway, so Dino's hanging on, and he up-Bs right into the...
You gotta be
Orchid.
awake. I mean, it can look foolish at times, but there's so many players who just don't respect it as an option, right? They'll get impatient because they really want to get the kill confirmed when he up-Bs, that they don't want to stay content with like a slower move, like parry slower move and repeat the edge guard. So they'll just stand there. And as Forsberg, even if it gets you killed sometimes, you have to force them to say, hey, you got to parry me every time I'm up-Bing. Every time, because otherwise I'm going to go into you. Either way, 2-2, Ash can take that stock that maybe he could have gotten a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
And this is definitely a good start from Dinos. I think one of the most solid starts we've seen so far, but it does not feel like it's that much farther ahead than really just one or two combos. And yeah, Ash already in the lead.
Yeah, Dinos got like a little cheeky up being into the smoke in the center of stage, and Ash just was not having it. Just cleared it and got like, just continued a really huge punish. And it's a pretty even game now, which has been the closest I would say the set's been so far.
Yeah, I would say so too. And even in just kind of the swinging back and forth, like the neutral has been really swingy right now. A lot of exchanges. That was a great call out from Dinos. Recognizing that DI in and finding the openings. Ash gonna miss the punish. Not something you see often from him. I'm always impressed with his consistency on these kill confirms. And letting Dinos live longer, even going for that down smash there. Probably didn't have time for up smash, but it means Dinos gonna get the reversal a little bit here. Every percent gonna matter.
I believe on that last parry punish, Ash had to have accidentally hit down or something, like turning it into a moonwalk input rather than a dash back and then dash back forwards towards him. Because he like slid a little bit, and then, yeah. But regardless.
Yeah. That's a great parry. That's a huge opening. Apparently not. Ash completely making me eat my words. But yeah, I think that's the thing I've been most impressed about with Dinos is he's competing so well with Ash in these early stocks. He's finding these openings where if your DI is just slouching for a second, you could just get blown up by Forsburn. Oh, the bear not going to jump high enough.
Yeah.
And that's a huge reversal. That is a 3-0. Get fucked, says Ash.
Yeah, that.
And that's a reset.
The back air was just Ash was just too high of a percent to go for that. Like just barely out of reach.
Immediately going back to the merchant port. Dinos saying, hey, this is AZ, this is my stage, I am comfortable here. And I'm very interested to see. Ash got the win. I think probably, unless I'm forgetting something in recent memory, the first like set win on Dinos in a little bit of time, and even on his fours burn, that's super impressive. His fours burn has been pretty much untouched so far, so huge stuff. Love to see it.
Definitely.
Missed Waveland going to cause him to take a little bit more percent, but still in a healthy amount. Great DI from Ash. Oh my god, that was so good. That was, he could have up air bared there. Probably wouldn't have killed, would have been close, but the presence of mind sorry, not up air, fair up air there. Oh my god, and that Galaxy, like he knew, Orcane there, I don't like my chances with that. I'm going to go for the up air there. That's what I mean. Watching Dinos is so cool because he just presses a button, and it's not without reason. It's always with some sort of kind of like hunch reason in his mind, and that just nets him a stock right there, and that is huge.
Yeah. Absolutely wild. Dinos teleporting, I think, like to the left region, and caught a Ash overextending with that up air, trying to cover the center of smoke. And
yeah, and this is a whole different case that we've been seeing from the game one. I think that that 3-0 or maybe the fuck you woke Dinos up a little bit because he's gaming now.
Yeah, he just looks so comfortable in his tech chasing, his punish, and everything right now. But Ash clapping back a little bit, taking that first stock with the down smash.
Yeah, absolutely.
And getting some good percent here.
And Ash evens up these stocks so fast.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if this gets to the last hit. Even after wonderful start Dinos had. The number one thing against Ash is you can never let up because he will not against you, especially on these edge guards. That up smash gonna connect, great DI, and that's so hard too because he could have just gotten hit on that other side of that up smash and had to DI the other way. Presence of mind to recognize he was gonna need to DI to the right, very great.
Yeah, a little thing there that I noticed right before the up smash, and I don't know if it was enough to make the difference, but I noticed there was a fast fall like last second. And I think that actually might have made the difference in him living there. So
yeah, just lowering him from that blast zone a little bit. You might be right.
Yeah.
And can we? No.
Orcane back air moment.
Wow. That, I mean, you can't let up, you can't miss a DI, and you certainly can't get edge guarded 3 times. And that's kind of what happened to Dinos that game. Yeah, bringing it back, he is not giving up on this merchant port. And I mean, after the start, I'm kind of a believer in it too, but it's so scary. Ash has proven time and time again, he's ready to play you here.
Yeah, like, and I'm like remembering now that was a reverse 3 stock.
Yeah.
And I think, I don't know, like that was really good resilience from Ash 1, and an unfortunate DI moment at the very end there. Just Ash barely squeaks it out. So I'm kind of wondering though, because you have given Ash a ton of info with this reverse 3 stock, and the first set was like almost entirely here.
Yeah. And like,
or the second set,
this
I guess.
feels so much different to play Ash when he reverse 3-0'd you and Ash when you 3-0'd him, right? Like, even a player like Dinos is thinking about it, even just a little bit. And you kind of can't because you need to be prepared to do it right again. You slouch on Ash for a second, and he'll take 3 of your stocks. So you have to be on point the whole time. And God, these punishes and these edge guards in specifically have looked so good. I think that's probably the fair train. Here it comes. I think that's where Orcane gets their biggest advantage in this matchup. Is I think Orcane has probably one of the best edge guards, maybe rivaled with Ori against Force Burn. I think it's so good. You have these kill threat options like up smash, which are super active, that can kill super early. You have bubbles that can threaten these kind of jump back on stage and hit you with a hitbox options. And then you also just have fast air moves that will send them off stage after you try to parry the up B that just allow you to rinse and repeat constantly. Not a lot of characters have that ease of execution and that much threat when the Forsburn's just trying to get back to stage.
I
Great
can't
DI
believe he
from
fit a
Ash.
down smash in the middle of all that chaos, but he did. But
This is wild. This is wild. Compare this to their set 1. Like, wow.
Ash is entirely in control. It looks so confident. He looks so confident. And here,
It's the first
back
time
against the wall, Dinos is. And consider your stages. Okay, we're going somewhere new.
And we saw Dinos took a pause there for the first time. Still shorter than I would have thought, but I mean, he's really recognizing that Ash is figuring him out a little bit, and he's got to get a little bit more out of this. Yeah, I know. I saw your head peek, and my head did a little bit of the same thing when I saw the bear into the other facing bear. I don't know if it was purposeful or the best thing, but it certainly was interesting.
Yeah, like, I'm about it. I'm about the idea of mixing up your opponent, like, just through your combo strings. But I think right there you had kind of like a solid bread and butter punish, like to just dare chain or even, I don't know, keep back airing the same way. But
Ooh, holding in on those down smashes. It's so hard. It's so hard to remember to always DI those out. But you have to. You have to or you die at 97%. And that may not seem super early, but when you get up there so fast from the Arcane,
something I've noticed too, I
the
noticed
down
it
tilt from
last
the gods.
game. Ash has been doing a really good job of like crossing up the DI on these down smashes. Because if you know DI it, for one thing, you don't go straight up, but you go like just off center. So Dinos is trying to just react and guess a certain direction, but Ash has been doing a good job of like dashing past him with the down smash. And then his DI out turns into DI, which is straight up. And that was, that was bonkers.
Oh, Dinos not
Okay.
letting it affect him. Doesn't take a single % for it. But, oh man. Dinos, listen, we've been giving Ash so much credit, rightfully so, 5-0. Dinos is playing so solid in this game. His neutral has been on point. His punishes are not leaving anything to be desired. He is constantly all over him, hoping for that down tilt at a hit stun, but Ash doesn't give it to him. But yeah, this is, even the 3-0 game, this feels more solid than that, because Dinos is, even right now, he's playing to the same degree that he was 3 stocks ago.
There we go. Yeah. Very nice.
He woke up. 5 games is enough for him to say, all right, my turn.
Yeah, and here's the thing, is Ash has 2 counter picks now in a row. So, okay, we're going to a big stage. This is typically...
This is an Ash comfort, but I think this is such a good Forsburn stage.
This is probably the more common counter pick stage I see him go to when any combination of the following are banned: Spirit Tree, Tropical Pond, or Jules Veil. And considering he just lost on Pond and Jules Veil was banned, and I don't know, Spirit Tree is a weird stage sometimes. And yeah, he goes to this stage, which is like the next in his list, I would like to think. So this is, I would say this is the biggest stage they've gone to in this entire Grands. So this will be, the dynamic will be really interesting to see. Dash is just a little bit too far behind Ash. So
That
the dagger barely
spacing was difficult, but you could tell Dinos wanted that stock as early as possible.
One thing to especially be careful of is getting down tilted anywhere around the center platform here, around this percentage. Because this platform in the middle is a trap.
Yeah, absolutely. The Forsburn 100% of the time is looking for you to land there so we can get this up smash. Because even if it won't pull into the dagger, if it's spaced correctly, it will cover pretty much the whole platform. Huge down smash.
Well, both characters in that regard too. Like they're both kind of looking for these down tilts around this range to just get this tech chase on the platform, and it's terrifying to just box with
Arcane Bear just outspaced Forsburn Bear. Like, people say Forsburn Bear is long. Do not forget how big Arcane Bear is.
And it's so quick.
Yeah, it is
such a
so
quick move.
fast. Oh man, this is. I think I need to see something really convincing from Dinos soon because this is definitely getting really scary territory.
Gets his jump back. Yeah.
Oh. Ooh.
Ash is playing incredibly well. And the
And-
punish, the edge guard.
Yeah, he's doing something really smart too, where he's using these defensive fairs right under platforms to where they can't be parried, but they prevent Dinos from getting that platform and preventing that approach option. And then when he lands, immediately like throwing out a down tilt. So, oh my God, that
Very
was
nice.
so good. Yeah,
Incredible recognition because that percent barely sent onto that platform.
yeah, and
So that's like the difference of going for a straight back air or
Yeah.
just accounting for
that's
the
the
tech
thing.
chase.
Every Forsburn there wants to press bear. You want to press it so bad. Like
Yeah.
that's what that combo was made for.
And it was actually immaculate awareness to realize I need to go
Yeah.
for a tech chase here.
Absolutely. Oh man. And now we have the Combust online. This can be huge, especially if you can find the Orcane up on those top platforms. Oh, great weight, great awareness. That bear barely not connecting. Oh, huge
Down
parry.
smash.
Oh my God. I think that could have been.
I think that was a misinput. He meant to full hop. I think that was like a short hop or something. Or I don't know what that
Oh
was.
my gosh.
Or I think it was the up air coming out a
Oh
little
my
too soon.
gosh.
And Dinos pulls it out with a clone ape up smash.
I am no Orcane expert, but I think with a full hop up air.
That was the DI. Everyone in chat knows, especially with that DI, he went straight up. And he was in that combo range, and that was absolutely confirmed. And Ash either didn't jump all the way, but I want to say he up aired just a bit too
Why
early.
are they back at it? I need a second. Give me a second. I want to breathe. Jeez, these players are relentless, and Ash immediately knew where he wanted to go. Back here. Game 1, sorry, not Game 1, Game 5 or whatever, 10, 15, blah, blah, blah. He knew that he had that last game. He
Yeah.
knew, he felt it, and he's willing to challenge that again. Oh my God, challenging that up air with fair. Dinos, no fear. You may have won 5 games, but I am not going to let you win another.
Yeah. Last game of the night, fellas. Who's going to take it?
Oh, man.
Up smash will kill.
Yeah,
Yep.
95%. It doesn't matter if you're heavy, if you're light. Orcane up smash. Very strong move.
Up smash.
Not
gonna do
quite
it.
the same threat as the Orcane off parried punishes, but it was close. Like 2% more there. Maybe not 2, but a little more percent there and some worse DI. That's absolutely a death.
Ash is doing an incredible job, just today in general, of
fair.
calling out platform movement with these nairs and back airs.
Yeah.
Whenever he gets you close to ledge, he's doing a really good job of convincing his opponent that he has a punish game to threaten the horizontal area, and he's just jumping up there to say, no, you're not coming back.
God, I feel it from Dinos every time he gets hit on these bubbles when he's recovering the stage. It's like there's nowhere to go, and Ash is all over him this game, and it's so scary to be losing these early stocks because you don't get that same privilege against Orcane on this stage. Orcane, even if you're getting the kill confirms, he can live to like 150. This stage is huge.
Worth noting, Dinos won neutral once, but overextended with clone once in the middle of the combo.
Oh,
And he's
the
up to 90 now.
the right read there, and that could have been it. Oh, great up air, huge catch, and
Good
this
down
is
tilt
a
extension.
great conversion. Oh my God, I can't breathe.
Good DI away from the platform.
That could
down
be it. That
smash
could
is
be it. That's it.
Really hard to DI
Great job
that
from
and survive. Ash wins game 5, set 2.
Wow. Don't underestimate Orcane up smash. Pretty good. So is Ash. Huge win. Amazing stuff. First person, I think, to take a set off Dinos this season. Does it twice in a row to get the reset in Grands in our first monthly of the season. Tune into AZ Rivals. We have
Wild.
upsets, and we have some crazy, crazy games.
Absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, we're
I
speechless.
don't really have words.
I
Like,
mean, roared when he won, but I feel like it's setting in for a little bit of everyone here.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone was watching that. Everyone was watching with bated breath. Breadstick giving his homie the hug. The Orcane warrior pulls through.
Yeah, the Orkin Wario skin.
Wario skin, yes, exactly. That's what I was going for. Thank you.
Oh, man. Yeah, overall, really, really solid stuff from Ash today.
Yeah, and last season, I want to say Ash got second, or not last season, last bracket. I feel like it was a very high placing as well.
I believe so, and
Yeah.
Dinos was the one to deny him there, too.
So, with a monthly win, Ash posturing to be one of the people to beat this season. That is, yeah, Ash was second last bracket. So, yeah, Ash securing himself a very comfortable position into the start of this PR.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, very, very, very sick, man. Yeah, yeah, I'm at a loss for words. Like, his punish was there, his decision making, his neutral
Yeah.
was just incredible. Like, his execution definitely proved, like, I think the one time I literally saw him flub today was that down smash up air, game 4.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Such
and
good
that's
execution.
saying a lot. Like,
Yeah.
just he gained the respect of everyone he played in bracket today in terms of, okay, if I DI this, I'm just gonna explode.
Yeah.
And Ash taking bracket demons the first monthly of the season.
Yeah.
Wow.
And this is what I love about Izzy Rivals. They just played a nail-biter set. Both of them were super into it. You could tell the emotions were high. Dinos is chatting with him. Dinos like, hey, good shit. That was the best you've ever played against me. I had a great time. That was super fun.
Hey,
Like,
man.
Only at locals in Arizona do you get such an excited community that wants you to beat them so they can beat you next week. And they want you to show up next week.
Absolutely. We all love this game, man, and we all wear it on our shoulders.
Yeah.
We won't hide it from each other, so
Did you want to say something?
that's going to do it.
I was just seeing if you guys were closing up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll close up.
I don't
so
know how to, so I will let you do it.
Understandable.
thanks for tuning in, fellas. Ash's first bracket demons win.
And also your first
Um,
win over me.
If I don't know
Yeah.
if a Craig's Castle is confirmed for
Ooh.
next Monday or Tuesday or whatever, but
I don't know. We'll have
Potentially.
to. Yeah, we'll have to ask Craig about that. But
it's up in the air.
that
so,
was the first monthly of good old season 20. It's already been a crazy season.
oh yeah.
It's only going to go up from here.
Mm-hmm.
So, very fun time. Next Thursday, Gatekeepers 1 billion something. I can't remember.
Yeah, something like that.
And Craig is saying, fuck you. Probably. Yeah, most likely. And then, yeah, that's about it. We'll figure out what the next monthly is. Yeah, it was fun. It was a really, really good bracket. I'm a little sad we ran so late, but, you know, traffic was ridiculous, so
man.
everybody got here at like
I just
7.
realized, yeah.
Yeah, but that's how it goes. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. See you next Thursday. Oh, that's right, Rise. Yep, Rise.
Rise.
February 11th in Tucson.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
That's been confirmed?
Yep, yeah. We talked about it the other day. I
Rivals
just
at
forgot.
Rise
Yeah,
next month?
Yep,
Or
Rivals at
next
Rise.
monthly?
Next month.
In Tucson, Arizona?
Oh, my God.
That's like not even 2 hours away.
I just lied.
And it's the 2 month.
It's the 2 month.
And Tucson starts with 2. So many 2s.
So many
2
twos.
1s for the 11th. Bye, guys.
Bye.